What up, though? This is your boy BC430 back again with another Dead End Gaming episode 43.
There you go.
There it is, 43 live here at Dead End Studios, as always in ATL. Shout out to Sky Zentino, right?
Zentino.
Scott Zentino. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want. Hey, look, we officially recording, so I just want to give him a shout out. Like that dope ass artwork, man. I couldn't stop looking at that shit. Like I kept looking at that shit like every 10 minutes. Like, man, this shit look so crazy.
Yeah,
I was just like, man, like I was picturing us like fighting and shit. Like I'm like, look how dope you had your sword, and I had my little AR on the side.
Low key, I made a trailer in my head. It was fire.
I had like a little.
Low key,
I had
we
like
had
a
trailer.
robot balloon.
It was wild in my head. The trailer was fire. Everybody was
trailer?
doing the damn thing. Yo,
You said the trailer?
hell yeah, coming out 2025. I was like, hell yeah,
Man,
copy that shit.
Man, that shit was crazy. I was like, this shit is so dope. I think all of us end up posting up on our socials. Like, we put on the Dead End Game, man. I put it on Facebook. I put it on everything, man. I was just going wild. I said, man, this shit looks so crazy. So, yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Scott is dope, man.
Yes, Scott, that was very dope, man. I did not know he had skills like that, but thank you for doing that. You didn't have to do that. Like, for you to show your appreciation of what we do and everything, man, that's dope as hell. So, thank you.
So, yeah, if y'all want to see it, make sure y'all go to our social media, any Twitter or IG. I even put it on Facebook, so we got y'all too.
Yep.
Speaking of Scott also was the one who made that Fantano. You remember the individual fight posters we had? Like
Smash?
Yeah. All that.
He
Scott
that
made
too.
all
Okay,
that.
that's what's up. That's
dope.
And to continue about Scott actually bought me a game.
Oh, there you go. Scott just making all the right moves.
What game did he buy you?
Pokemon Shield.
Shit, give me a game.
Damn,
hey,
Scott,
I like
Scott
this
man. Yo, Scott, like this game's coming out that I like, nigga.
I know.
So,
I'll send you a list.
So yeah, he wants me to play that on stream. So he bought the game. He's gonna send it to Dead End Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. So I'll be getting that in November when it comes out.
That was his kin.
That's the spirit of
That was
Ken.
my kin.
That was
the spirit
his
of
kin.
Ken.
That was the spirit of Ken.
I haven't played Pokemon since Gen 3, and I barely played Gen 3. I played the hell out of Gen 2 though.
Okay.
So yeah, man, it's gonna be a good time.
That's what's up.
Well, of course, this episode is a very special episode because if y'all follow us day before yesterday on Sunday, y'all was able to chat with us while we was watching the Microsoft E3, and pretty much this episode is gonna be about E3, like everything what we thought, our whole thoughts about it. I'm pretty sure I think Eric said y'all sent some questions about us, about us watching E3 and everything. So this is gonna be an E3 episode, pretty much, just from beginning to end. But before we get into it, what games y'all played this week?
All right, I haven't played a whole lot. I played some Tekken last night, and I got fucking wrecked. I think I got to the point where, I streamed it. I think I got to the point where I reached my ceiling as far as like getting up in the ranks. Like I ranked up too much, and I got fucking
into some unfamiliar territory.
I got
that
slaughtered. Like it's basically the reason why I don't play fighting games online. Because of what happened last night.
Wait a minute, you beat the other dude where he was like unfucking believable. He
Yeah.
was like, you're damn right, it's unfucking believable.
Yeah, I beat a lot of motherfuckers.
Yo,
That's why I'm in this
The
new
only
territory.
game I ever see him get high playing is Tekken. That's the only time he
Bro.
shows
He
genuine
some
emotion.
yes,
Yeah.
he
Everything
was.
else, he's like, all right, that's cool.
Yeah, that's cool. Oh,
Let's
okay.
go.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Goddamn right, motherfucker.
yeah.
Yeah,
He was like,
that
you
shit get me
goddamn
hyped.
right.
Him riled up. That's why I like watching him play Tekken.
Get it, yes! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't ever want to play him
man.
again.
That's the real Aaron. When you play Tekken, that's the real him.
That shit get me fucking hyped.
And then hearing that dude, unfucking believable.
Unfucking believable.
Believe it.
Believe, yes, what you said. Believe it.
But I also played Bloody Roar 4 for Old School Saturday.
Oh, man,
and
I
it
missed
actually
that.
fell on Saturday.
I missed that.
Thank God.
Whatever.
I know, look, she ate that shit like shit. Cause
Can't
it was
wait.
another Sunday. I don't know if I can take that shit.
But yeah, this game was hard as fuck, yo. Like, you know how the older games have 8-star difficulty or whatever?
Yeah.
On normal, it's at level 4. I get to stage like 6 or something. Couldn't pass it. And I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just go lower the difficulty to 3 out of 8. Couldn't pass it, bro.
Damn, nigga.
So I'm like, fuck it.
Who were you
I
playing
just turned that bitch off. You go
mule?
You go the wolf.
The wolf? Okay.
And I unlocked Long the tiger, and I couldn't beat the game with that.
He's
nigga
unlockable?
either.
I don't remember him.
You have to unlock him in Bloody Roar 4. It was weird
That's
to me.
my favorite one I like to play with.
Shenlong is already unlocked.
Okay.
So the
But
evil
Long.
one. They made him weird.
Wow. I don't. Dang, it's been a minute since I played Blade Roar 4. Long was my favorite character I used to play on there, man. Like,
he's dope as shit.
Yeah.
Still. And the last game I played was Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice, and I went through hell playing that bitch too. Like
You
I
beat it already?
Nah, not at all. I just got lost as fuck, man. I'm great at the combat in the game, but I just got confused, and there was a whole lot of chat
I wanna
confusion.
play that game.
They know about it if they were in that stream.
I want to play that game.
And that's all I played.
What about you, Tyler?
Well, I finally actually got a little bit of time to game this week, and I've been streaming again, so I'm very proud of myself. Let me see. I did a Rage 2 stream, and did like 2 Overwatch streams, because I've been missing Overwatch, and I'm nothing if not a woman who seeks solutions. So I was missing the shit, so I played the shit. And I also played some Apex this weekend because they had their double XP weekend, which was dope. So I played some like by myself, some with Rigo, and
Good.
Yeah, and good. Yep. So yeah, I actually got in some gaming time this week.
Did you get a couple of bitch when you playing Overwatch?
Oh, for sure.
Okay, good.
Let me throw in there. My bad.
Oh, you good? No, you good.
I also played Apex this weekend or this week or whatever, and I got my first few wins, and I hate the fuck out of this game.
What?
Yeah, I know. I wanted to like it.
How do you hate it?
I don't know. I wasn't doing shit for like 20 minutes, and
I'm
then
with you, though.
the other people, like Rigo and Good, they won the game. I got 1 kill in 6.
And you was like, what
matches.
the fuck? Yeah, you was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just like,
Why
well,
didn't you just tell them? So why don't you be like, look, let me run point for a minute?
nah, because I'm trash. Because I know I'll die instantly.
Nah, bro. That's how you get better.
Bro.
You got to thug it out.
Maybe one day. I thugged it out that night, and yeah, I don't know.
And it was like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
we won. Like,
Yeah.
Again, we won, but I
But
was
you
like,
feel like you're like I didn't do shit.
yeah, I was like, I didn't contribute. Like, I got a participation trophy.
And motherfucker opened up a damn weapons case and that was it. We won.
Really? Like,
We did it.
Like damn.
yeah. So.
Did y'all see? I saw this on Twitter. It was like a meme on that game saying when you first land on Apex and you running looking for a weapon, and there was a girl just like short girl just running. And I was like, hell
I
no.
was like, yo, what the fuck do I do?
What the where I'm going? Yeah, I'm just,
Where am I
I'm just
going? Where
running.
the weapons at? Like,
Yeah.
shit. That's why I stopped playing. I was like, I can't do this. Like,
I thought that shit was so funny, man. Like, oh my, they stupid as hell.
Yeah.
So
I want to try again, but I don't know.
So Apex.
As far as me, only thing I've been playing, because I ain't been playing gaming that much this past week and a half. Of course, I got my Mortal Kombat and some online matches, and played my brother some more online. We did a little bit of a training session and whatnot. And I think, well, when we did we played when we did the Fluff interview too. We played a little bit of that. Also, I went into my Switch and played some the NES online, Switch online. I played some Super Punch Out, Mike Tyson Punch Out.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. And actually, it holds up pretty well. It's pretty fun. So I had a good time playing that. I made it all the way up to what's his name? Ball Bull. Yeah, I made it up to Ball Bull.
You fought him the second time? You know you fight him 2 times.
It's the second time, yeah. So
Okay.
I was actually running through it real good.
Okay.
So I was doing pretty good, and then I made it to Ball Bull again, and then I had lost, and then it's just like any other game. So once you lose, you got to go all the way back to the beginning. So, but it was fun. So I might.
Games used to be so
Yeah,
hard
man,
as hell back then.
you know what? I think I might, because I used to actually on my YouTube channel. I used to just play it on my YouTube, and it was a lot of fun. I might stream. I might find a way if I can stream it. I might stream some Super Punch because it's just fun as hell to play.
Yeah.
And like I just like playing them types of games, some old school games. So yeah, that's pretty much it though for this week. Not too much.
Only thing I played is Mega Man 11. Really.
Hey,
I mean, I beat it. I did one of your things.
what's that?
What you said with Bloody Roar.
Oh
I
yeah.
had put the level like lower,
Yeah.
and then I was like, when I was fighting the bosses, I was like, damn, I am going through them kind of easy. So then since I streamed so much of it, I just played. I played it back on normal, and I just played it, and then I got up to where I left off when I
Okay.
was on easy, and then I finished it yesterday.
There you
Or
go.
whatever. So yeah, man, I finished that one. I'm gonna play this game called Ruiner. I think I'm saying that right. It kind of looks like Alienation, but like it takes place in like 2077, somewhere in the future, and this guy's like killing folks and stuff like that. So it looks pretty dope. I mean, when I seen the trailer for it, I meant to get it last year, but I just never got it. But since it's like so cheap now, like, well, sure, let me go ahead and get this. So I'm gonna stream that game next. And I'm pretty much with Division 2. I'm just waiting on the first expansion, really. I mean, I'm at this point, I'll be playing the same missions over again. I got pretty much all my loadouts that I need. I just need to get enough people to play the raid with. I can't find like 8 people to just like play the raids with. But other than that, yeah, Mega Man 11, and I'm about to play that Ruiner game. And I might finally play Noah. Like I've had that game.
Neo?
Neo. I'm saying it wrong.
N-I-O-H?
Nioh. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Neo.
Something like that.
Oh, anyway, but I might finally play that game now because like I've
Go
had
for
it.
it.
I've had it just.
I forgot about it. I
Yeah,
forgot
me
that you
too.
had
I've
it.
had it for so long, like literally wrapped in plastic, and I'm like, okay, now that I'm kind of like in this little dead moment of gaming, I'm like, I can find some more stuff to play, so I'm gonna play that game next. So that's gonna be one I'm gonna play.
I still got Near Automata waiting.
Man, but you brought it already though, right?
Yeah, I bought it.
Okay,
It
yeah.
was like
Man,
one person, sober hippie, and I'm calling you the fuck out.
Uh-oh.
Play Hellblade. I'm like, yo, I want to play Near Automata, but I said I was gonna play Hellblade eventually, so I might as well just play it now. I heard it's short, whatever.
Yeah.
Streamed twice. This motherfucker didn't show up either time.
Oh,
Wow.
is he in the chat right now?
I don't know. He gonna hear
He
this.
he better hear this because he
I
gonna
blame
know.
you.
Yeah, we blame you, sober hippie. We blame you. All right, so E3. Let's get on. Let's
get to
do
it.
we really need to touch on Microsoft really? Because I feel like while
I mean,
Yes.
folks, we
yeah,
still
you know what? Let's
Not
let's
everybody
be-
was
let's
here.
be
Yeah, 'cause
fair.
that wasn't recorded.
Let's be
so.
fair.
Oh, okay,
And
yeah, it was.
everybody didn't watch it.
Yeah.
I thought we had a lot of
yeah,
viewers.
So before we get there,
We can do it all.
E3.
Yes.
Did any of you watch it?
Yes.
E3's. I mean, not E3.
Oh.
EA. My bad.
Yeah, I went
Kevin
back.
did.
Yeah.
That was the
I watched
first one, right?
Right.
That was sad.
Yeah. I watched it like after, but I watched it. Yeah.
So a few notable
Oh.
games: Star Wars, Apex Legends, Battlefield 5, some Anthem DLC, I guess. Sims 4. I mean, what did y'all think about it? I didn't watch that shit. Let me put that out there now.
I think that Fallen Order, I think, is probably going to be the best Star Wars game since Force Unleashed, in my opinion. I think it is. I think it might be. I'm gonna give that one a try. I'm gonna give that one a try. I mean, I'm not super like, oh man, first day, but like I am intrigued to play this. Like if it comes out and like if I see some dope video or some dope reviews on it, I'll probably give it a try. I give that one a try.
Yeah, I think it would be on that. It's like I really like Force Unleashed a lot, and I'm not a
Me
super
too.
huge Star Wars fan, but I love that game. So the first thing I thought about when I saw the Fallen Order trailer was like, yeah, this is Force Unleashed. So just like him, I'm not probably gonna buy it day one, but if the reviews are good and people are saying good things about it, I'm willing to give it a shot. And it's just it seems like it's a lot of fun. It seems like it's very in depth. It's my type of game because it's got the combat, it's got the platform,
Lightsaber fighting
it's got
and
the
stuff,
lightsaber
yeah.
fighting. It seems like it's got some puzzles and tactical stuff that you can do. So I fuck with games like that. So I mean, if the reviews are good for it, and it seems like they got everything together,
Yeah,
I
I'm
give it a
checking
shot.
I didn't watch it, but I did catch, some of the trailers and stuff later. And of course, I'm super excited about the Apex shit. I'm like super excited about the shit that they're adding to it, and yeah, so that was the highlight of it for me.
Star Wars looks interesting. It does look like Force Unleashed. I said it during the live stream that we did here. I'm not a big fan of the very basic looking protagonist. He just looks like
Yeah, I think you
some
said,
guy.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
guess-
Just rugged him up a little bit, give him a
Yeah,
beard or something.
something.
Like
Yeah, he looks real
give him a scar on his face, something that like show he's been through some shit.
distinct
Like,
or something, right?
like he's been a Jedi for a week.
And maybe that's the point, I guess. Maybe that's how they're gonna do it, like the upgrade system and shit. But he just looks so
yeah.
regular to me.
Yeah.
It looks nondescript as fuck.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's my main gripe about it. But I'm with you too. I'll probably buy it eventually. If it's on Game Pass, I'll definitely download it one day. But that's the way it is for me.
What that Sims hitting on?
I have no idea.
You didn't check out the Sims?
So they announced. I just know this because I know a lot of people that are super into The Sims. I used to be like years ago. But they have a island living expansion coming and some kind of like magic expansion coming. So I've seen a lot of people that are excited about the island living shit. And if I still played The Sims, I would probably cop that.
Gonna be a lot of
It
black
sounds
folks on there?
dope. Huh?
It's gonna be a lot of black folks on the island living?
Oh yeah, I mean, well, the
Okay.
thing is like the Black Sims community is just like super fucking dope, and I wish that something like that had been around when I used to really be like
When you was
The
into it,
Sims.
yeah.
But like, there's a bunch of people who make custom content with like really dope like hairstyles for Black Sims because the game itself doesn't really have any. Same as most games,
Right,
they be
right.
having like the black power fro and some cornrows, and that's it.
Mhm.
And so people making like super realistic hairstyles with like black girl hair textures, or so it's there's like a whole community of people that are doing really dope shit, like black sim people.
Okay. That's dope. Okay. I was curious 'cause I remember you mentioned about Sims before, so I did you ever get a chance to check that out? Battlefield 5, I think I was watching some of that on YouTube. I never was really a big. I know some people love Battlefield. It just wasn't a game that never really interested me like that. I heard the last Battlefield that I think that was released when PlayStation 4 first came out was dope. But Battlefield 1, I think it was one of them Battlefields where came out like during the launch of PlayStation. They said it was pretty dope, but I didn't care for it. And of course, Madden 20 just looked like Madden 19 and Madden 18.
It's all
and
the same
Madden,
shit.
You know, they always try to throw in like a couple of little new features, but it's just like, I mean, it's just the same Madden with updated rosters, really. So, but we might have a Madden tournament here because I know it's a very popular game, and folks are ready to play them Madden tournaments, man, like so quick. So I'm thinking about trying to get together and have a Madden tournament here, just kind of similar setup to how we had the Mortal Kombat tournament. So it should be, might be in the works. So just throwing that out there for folks. If you in the Atlanta area, come August, late August or something like that, and you want to get in the Madden tournament, I might be having it. So just be on the lookout for that.
I used to be super into Madden and like
I do too.
Football, like back in like 2002.
Man,
when I first got my PlayStation.
I was tough in it.
NBA 2K2. Like
I was tough in that stuff. Both of those games. I mean, it's amazing how whack I am in those games now. And it's like I was the one dude that you did not want to play in those games. And I'm like, man, I'm so sorry in them games now. But you know, it is what it is. Was there anything else in the
EA?
Yeah,
Not for me.
Nah, not really.
yeah. All right, so Microsoft. Let's touch on this because we was all here for that.
Yeah. All right. So
we watched
Microsoft,
this from the beginning.
We had a lot of announcements. So first off, the Elite controller. You can tighten the thumbsticks on it.
Shit looks dope.
BZ likes the controller.
It looks dope.
It's $180.
Not that dope.
That's
Not
still-
that.
I'm like,
Because I think we talked about it. We were like, how much you spending? I was like, 80 to 100.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's worth it.
A little out of your wheelhouse with that. Well, they still have the first Elite controller, so if you want that for, I don't know how much that might cost now, maybe 70 to 80. It's cool as shit.
Yeah.
You
have it? You have the
Hell
control?
no.
Oh. He said hell no.
Maybe I'll win at Tekken if I had it. But we got Project Scarlet. Not much new information. I'm with Kev. At first, I disagreed with you. I was like, yo, they talked about it. But Kev was like, man, we already knew all that shit. And I was like,
that is exactly
I went home.
Said. That is
I was
exactly
like,
what Kevin said.
Yeah, we did already know all that shit. So we didn't get a name. We didn't get a price point. We didn't get how the box is going to look.
you didn't get shit.
Nah.
You just said, hey,
It's coming. Yeah,
Hey,
we knew that.
Hey, watch out.
So yeah, that was
Like,
Here's what make it even more gut wrenching.
gut wrenching. Damn,
Yeah.
strong
I
ass.
know.
Kevin has a vast
Kevin was
vocabulary.
ready.
Damn.
People was like literally asking me today, like they saw me at work. They was like, "Hey, yo, what did Microsoft announce?" Because like they were literally advertising all over the screens. Microsoft going to announce some heat. Like people was like expecting something.
Yeah.
Hold up,
But
what
nothing
streets
to-
you going on where people just talking about Microsoft?
They asked me, not everybody. They asked me because they know I keep up with stuff like this.
Okay,
But like all over Twitter, like all the announcements, like
Yeah.
everywhere was Microsoft going to announce something. That's what I'm saying. By this time, I meant screens. That
Gotcha.
time. But that was a letdown. Like, bro, you can't be letting people think, oh, you finna announce some shit. To not announce shit, except that you're gonna announce some shit later. How you
guess-
have a prequel for a prequel? The fuck is that?
it's cool for people who don't read, I guess. like if you didn't read the blog or listen to Dead and Gaming,
Soon, like,
you know, you might need that little video.
Oh, God.
So they announced.
I was thinking though they were at least gonna say, hey, show a concept of what it was gonna look like or give us a name or something like that.
Yeah.
Shit.
I was ready for a name.
I was like, damn,
at
man,
least.
y'all fucking up, but still, like, come on now, y'all had the whole conference to yourself, the whole shit
I
to
don't
yourself.
feel like they fucked up.
Yeah. Fucked up is strong.
it wasn't
You
no
can't say
fuck
I'm
up.
I'm
It wasn't no
going to
fuck
announce
up.
a new. You can't hype up and pretty much have everybody believe you about to announce a new console and then don't say shit about it.
Did they hype people up?
They've been kind of rumbling about announcing the next generation console.
The streets been rumbling.
True.
That ain't their fault.
Did Microsoft do anything to kind of like quell that? Like, no, we're just gonna probably give you some. They didn't say shit.
Why would
about
you
it.
ruin your publicity?
Why would
I'm
they
saying.
do that? That's
No, I'm
not
just saying. It's
realistic.
like you would be like, okay, I would give them something. They got something they could tell. That's a little bit more than. Why would they just announce the same shit they already said at E3? They could have just said that in another press release or made a video for it after the fact. Like I'm saying, like
I mean, it's E3. They made a big deal out of. I don't know, man. Maybe
they could have just said like a name.
Yeah, a name.
A
Like
name.
give me
a
a name.
name. Give something new that makes people okay. Something's on the right. The Xbox 2 or the Xbox 720 or whatever you want to do. Like
They could really show the controller. Now,
Or
I'm not gonna
something.
say it's a whole fuck up, but it was a letdown. It was a letdown. It wasn't no fuck up though.
As far as I'm concerned, that shit can stay where it's at, bro. I'm
Oh,
cool
yeah.
with my One X. I'm cool with
I
my
ain't got my
PS4.
budget for
Like,
it
I don't
right
want
now.
none of that shit right
Yeah.
now. I'm not trying to
Yeah, I
re-up
know.
on nothing.
I know, man. Like I can go another 3 years
Yeah.
just on this
Right.
gen.
I'm
Me
cool.
personally, I can. Like, man, they talking about coming out of PS5.
Yeah, man.
But you realize how long it's been out, but it's because the games are so good and you got so attached to it. But it's like this generation's been longer than most, I think, or it feels like it has been. But at the same time, it feels like we don't want to let it go because it feels like we've gotten so comfortable.
Yeah, I feel like it's good.
Like, it's
I-
good. Like we don't really need more. Like
We
what more?
don't.
Like we don't need all that. Whatever you're trying to give us, like we're good with this. So it's like, but you know what? They gotta make their money.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. As I think about it, I didn't want to go deep into this conversation yet. I was gonna name some games, but when the PS4 and Xbox One came out, they were already underpowered compared to the PC counterparts. They released these refresh consoles in what 2017, 16, something like that.
Yeah.
Now it's 2019 going into 2020, so I understand why it's time for a new generation. But I'm still feeling like I think 2020 is fine. Is I guess what I'm trying to say. Holiday 2020, I'm cool with. Just
Why not like holiday 2022?
I think that's a little too long.
You think so?
2021 sounds better to me.
That's
Okay.
good. I think that's great.
2022, I think, with how they're pushing all this, 120 frames, and you got Stadia coming out, pushing all this stuff. I think they have to still put something out. I just feel like, we can get at least another good year. I think we could push until 2021.
So
honestly.
2021.
Yeah. I don't know.
I thought you sneezed.
nah.
Oh.
You try not to laugh out loud.
Oh.
All right, so for context, Diogen in the chat said BZ broke. Anyway,
I broke.
he said I'm broke.
Bro,
broke.
Diogen, why you playing him like that? Yo,
Oh, he means like okay.
you mean you can't
'Cause I'm just like
afford that shit till 2020?
I got you. Okay.
He's saying
He
yeah.
can't even
Poor.
understand you.
Right.
Like,
He said, I don't even speak broke.
He's like, nigga, let him know out my bank account
I'm
real
like,
quick. What is who broke?
Shape. Like
What's
what you
broke?
Like
He's saying that you lack funds,
shit.
BZ.
Damn.
All right,
He
so
had to pull out his Merriam-Webster app and look the
Yeah,
word up. Like,
like,
what the fuck does
Fuck
broke
is
mean?
broke mean? What are you talking about, bro?
What language
Shit
is
seems
that?
intact over here.
Where
to
is
me.
the Soldier Boy chip when you need it? Broke,
oh my god.
broke.
Oh Lord.
All right, so Microsoft also announced the Project X Cloud game streaming service, which right now I'm not interested in. As far as the games go, we got The Outer Worlds, we got Ori and the Will of the Wisp, we got Minecraft Dungeons, Blair
care.
Witch,
Don't care.
Cyberpunk.
I do care about that
that's
one.
Cool.
All right,
That does look cool.
All right, let me finish. Battletoad. I'm just saying. No, I was not trying to be rude. I was not trying to be rude. Where did we go, Dan?
It's my phone says we did. I was trying not to interrupt though.
No, we're good.
You better text me.
Fucking apples.
I read lips, but I know what you were saying.
You said go ahead. You said Cyberpunk. We said Cyberpunk.
Yes, Cyberpunk, Battletoads, Spiritfarer, The Legend of Right. We got some Game Pass stuff going on. We got some Master Chief Collection stuff going on. We got Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Gears 5.
12 minutes. Gears 5, Dying Light 2. Lego, Forza Horizon. Gears Pop. Phantasy Star Online 2. Tales of Arise, Borderlands 3. And some Halo Infinite. And State of Decay 2, Heartland, if y'all care about that. So out of that list, what do y'all care about?
Cyberpunk, man, I'm
Cyberpunk.
still. It was just so dope to me to see the whole internet just like fall out over Keanu because it's just funny because it kind of came out of nowhere, but everybody was fucking like Keanu, and it was just dope. Like everybody's like posting memes and shit. But also, I mean, just even outside of the Keanu appearance, like the game just looks super dope. I'm trying to think what else really jumped out at me as being interesting, and I'm kind of drawing a blank. But I know that there was other stuff that looked dope to me, but that's probably one of the things that I was most excited about.
Yeah, Cyberpunk was dope. Of course, they already showed. I've seen Star Wars already. Dying Light 2, which I know is also gonna come on PlayStation 4. So I'm definitely looking forward to that because I played the hell out of the other Dying Light games. I love those games. I was wrecking shit in those games. I'm going on Borderlands 3, of course. I've already seen stuff on that one. And yeah, I think that's it. I mean, I think like I was telling Tyler and Eric, I think that's after you had left, Granddad. But yeah, it was just like it was nothing that just made me be like, no. As far as exclusive, where I was just like, okay, yeah, I think I might go ahead and give me an Xbox One or whatever. Nothing like really just drew me in. Like I said, the games that I'm interested in, they're gonna be on PS4.
Other shit,
so it's just like, well, you know, it was an okay conference or whatever. It was cool. It was all right. I mean, that Gears 5 looked like it was pretty fun. I think was it 12 minutes? It was another game. I thought that was like it was dope too. But yeah, that was it. That was pretty much it for Microsoft. For me.
Yeah, Outer Worlds looked dope, but I was already excited about that before I actually like pulled up.
I was a little disappointed with Battletoads though.
I feel you. And Wasteland 3, like I'm not really familiar with that franchise at all. Like I don't know about Wasteland 1 or 2 that I can think of, but that shit looked fun as fuck. Like I don't know if I would cop that on day one and pay full price for it, but I definitely it piqued my interest to buy it at some point.
What was the name of the game with the black girl in the boat?
Spirit Fair.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was. I remember. Did you mention that game?
I didn't, but I am planning on trying that too because there's a black girl in it. I have to
as the main character. Yeah, as the main character.
That's really
and it's tough because I mean we'll talk about some of the other games later that came from other other presentations, but there's been a really dope amount of representation of like black people.
I know
like,
what you're going. We're gonna talk about it.
We're gonna talk about that later, but
exactly
that
what you're talking about too.
Like that made me. And I mean, in Microsoft, we had like a black woman come out on stage, and
she had like a
prime
role. So I'm like, all right, black girl magic.
2019 is hashtag Black Girl Magic.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess I mean I agree with both Tyler and B. Like honestly, there was really nothing here that made me want to jump out and say I'm gonna go get an Xbox. But I will say Cyberpunk did look really, really dope. I think with Keanu being in it, that's cool.
It's amazing how like
T-Ross up in that joint.
Yeah,
T-Ross doing his thing. And I just think it's a really cool concept with the whole future. I like those like futuristic concept games. So I think that's gonna be dope. Also, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot was interesting, even though they're telling the same story over again. It might be cool. I don't think I'm gonna buy it like day one, but I think I'm just gonna see what the reviews are because I like Dragon Ball games. So I might see what that is. Dying Light 2 definitely though, because I love Dying Light 1.
Man,
like that was my shit. Actually, that was the very first game I played on my gaming channel. When I started my gaming channel, Dying Light was my first game, and I loved the hell out of that game.
Me too.
Shout out to Danny Glover though. Yo, Danny Glover was in that shit. He wasn't really Danny Glover, but you know that dude I'm talking about? The doctor. The doctor from the doctor that was in there, but he looked just like Danny Glover.
Oh, okay.
Look at that shit. Yeah, that was my dude. So, but I can't wait for that to come out. And everything else was pretty much just like, whatever. I really didn't care too much for it because, it's just, I was hoping for a specific game to be announced from Microsoft, but they dropped the ball.
They didn't drop the ball.
No.
They made it happen.
No.
It was because of them that it happened.
Listen. Let me finish. Can I finish? Goddamn it.
Yes, sir. I haven't said anything for 4 seconds.
Goddamn. Let me finish. You jumping the gun. Microsoft didn't give me a specific game as an exclusive, but they did do something that I'm going to talk about later that kind of made everything okay. All right, but that would have sealed the deal for me. Like, oh, okay, Microsoft, you got my respect because you brought that. But they didn't do it. But they did something else that made me okay with them. So,
would you have bought an Xbox, or would you have just got it on PC? I guess.
Man, that would have been a decision I had to make.
For real?
I had to think about that one because like you have no idea how much contemplation I would have to do for that shit. That's how serious it was. We'll find out when we get down. Wait till we get down the line.
Okay.
I'll explain later. But yeah. Other than that, I mean, Microsoft just, they had a couple okay games I thought it was cool, but other than that, nothing that I would go out and buy the console for, and everything else is for other stuff. So, but yeah.
Yeah, Cyberpunk, I like the trailer for, of course. Keanu is super wholesome, and again, we got to remember like E3 conferences and these people are always so fucking awkward. And Keanu and I believe her name was Sarah, the black lady of. I forgot her title. But anyway, there was definitely charisma with the presentations, which I enjoyed. I don't know, man. He was just so, like, nice. I don't know what it is. I'm just like,
he's just a cool-ass dude. Yeah,
he's just breathtaking.
Yeah, he's just a fucking dork, man. He's just a dork.
It's amazing how, like, since John Wick, it's like he has, like, a rebranding of himself or something like that.
Yeah.
Because if you think about it, before John Wick, like, we thought of Keanu Reeves as The Matrix. Like, The Matrix was, like, the big thing he had. And it just seemed like in between The Matrix to John Wick, it was just like nobody wasn't really paying attention to Keanu Reeves. And then like all of a sudden it's like, bam, he's
He just came
everywhere.
back.
It's
Other
crazy.
than, like the sad Keanu memes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's kind
Yeah.
of what I mean when I say that I really enjoy watching people stand him. And one of the things I tweeted, I was like, I don't know when I became a Keanu stan, but here I am and I'm embracing it. Like, it's one of those things where, like you said, like people weren't really thinking about him like that because
Right.
there wasn't really a reason to.
Right.
And it's just dope to me, like when you see people kind of come back in some weird way that you
Yeah.
weren't expecting to think back to when they were in the Matrix. Like I had no idea that when the Matrix came out, that 20 years later, I'd be like, oh, Keanu's at E3.
Right,
Like, I just did not see
right.
that.
That's what I'm
I didn't see
saying.
that coming
It's
at all.
Amazing rebranding, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. Excited for just Game Pass in general. Like, again, I'm always preaching the word of Game Pass. They announced Game Pass Ultimate
For $1.
for $1 for the
Price of a
first month.
McChicken, y'all.
Wait,
That's a
I'm sorry,
McChicken.
I'm still laughing at preaching the good word of Game Pass. And now picturing you like going and knocking on people's doors like, hello, have you heard of our Lord and Savior Game Pass?
Yes, yes.
That nigga Eric again.
Put
with
$1 in
Game
the
Pass
collection
shit.
plate. That's all you need to get some fucking Game Pass, bro. So for $1, you can get Game Pass on your Xbox, on your PC, and some other. Xbox Live Gold for $1 fucking dollar, bro. Xbox has been bringing y'all the motherfucking deals, or I guess bringing us the deals. Again, it appeals to people who don't even have an Xbox. If you have a PC, you can still play these cool games. So loving that shit, loving what they're doing with that. Let me see what else. Oh, y'all were excited about Psychonauts too, so I should give it an honorable mention. Beezy, were you the one who said you did? You said you didn't like the design of it, right? Psychonauts. You remember it looked like Tim Burton?
Oh yeah, I mean,
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah,
cool
I
with it.
saw
I'm
that.
just like, it just reminded me of
yeah.
it had a Tim Burton inspired type of art style or whatever.
Gotcha. Yeah. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, I was not excited for this at all because they show the same shit they always show. Oh no, it's Vegeta. Oh no, it's Frieza.
It's
Like
like I said, it's
they
the
don't
same
even go to
story.
like booing no shit. They just be like, oh shit.
Because you gotta start.
You gotta start at the
when
beginning,
it
fam.
starts. Like,
Bro,
you
we done
gotta
started at the
start with
beginning
Frieza
35
side.
motherfucking times.
They gonna keep doing that
Look,
shit because
I
niggas
know.
gonna
Look,
keep buying this shit.
You're not gonna talk about Kakarot when you know damn well we watch Bruce Wayne's mama and daddy die every time we see his ass. See, you can shut that
They can
shit
get
up.
shitted on too.
I could watch Frieza every damn time. I'm tired of seeing his parents die. If I see Thomas and Martha Wayne die one more motherfucking time,
Hopefully we won't. But I wasn't excited for this. I'm still not gonna use the word excited. But when it said action RPG, I was like, okay, that's something I haven't done in a Dragon Ball Z game. Action RPG.
Yeah.
I don't know exactly what it's gonna be,
Yeah.
but those two phrases combined excite me. Forza Lego Speed Champions.
You ain't gonna buy that
Looks
shit.
cool as shit.
know
No,
you
I'm
gonna buy
not.
that
I'm not gonna
Forza
buy
shit.
it. I'm not gonna buy it, but I want to mention it.
Yo, I'm streaming Forza Lego.
Yeah.
Right.
If it's cheap enough,
We're
man.
gonna find out on this Twitch. You're gonna
Right.
be
Yeah,
screaming
you're
here
like,
like that
hey,
shit.
everything's awesome, bro.
Right.
All right. So also Gears 5, I was already kind of, ready for that. Phantasy Star Online 2, buying that shit. Tales of Arise, day one. Halo Infinite, day one. I do want to mention this is the best time for me to bring up my gripe about all this E3 shit, man. The latter conferences did not have this problem, but these early ones are not showing motherfucking gameplay.
Yeah.
And that's what I purchased. Some people don't think that's a problem. I do.
I was just like, why does that bother y'all so much? Because that doesn't bother me.
Well, because we want to know what the game looks like before that gives us a better gauge if we want to play this game. You can't really say, oh, I want to play that if you're not seeing what's playable. If you're just seeing a trailer, which is cool.
I looked at all of those and I was like, I want to play that. Like, I mean,
don't know.
gameplay
Like,
is dope,
It has
but
to
it
be
doesn't.
an amazing trailer. But even if the trailer's amazing, for me, I gotta still see some gameplay beforehand because the trailer could be dope, and then you see the gameplay and they just like completely shit on the whole aspect of good gameplay because it looks pretty. So that happens with some games.
I mean, like I was saying, I like seeing gameplay, obviously, but that's not like a deal breaker for me where I'm mad about a presentation if I don't see gameplay, and I don't need to see gameplay. Like, seeing gameplay might make me want to play something more, but seeing a trailer, if the trailer looks dope and the concept looks fun, and I think that's because concepts are so important to me. Like, I can watch those and still be excited about a game.
I agree with you. Only for if it's a game I've never played before. If it's a game that's we kind of have a history of, and they just show like a teaser trailer or a teaser here. Me being a fan of that game, I'm going to still buy. I don't need to see gameplay because like Division 2 could have been showing a snippet of something. I'm just like, oh my god, like because I know Division was the shit, or when I was playing Destiny like crazy at one point when they teased Destiny, like I don't have to see no gameplay because but if it's like a new game where I'm like I don't know what this is about, I'm not really saying it's a deal breaker, but I am kind of like I do kind of want to see how this game looks or how the gameplay looks or how does it how it feels and everything, because if I'm not familiar with it, I want to see it. But like games that I know I'm a long time fan of, I don't need to see a trailer. I don't need to see no gameplay or nothing. Just give me a teaser and I'm happy.
My main thing is anybody can make a dope trailer. Anybody, literally anybody can make a dope trailer. So if I don't see that gameplay, your thing is concepts, my thing is fun. I don't give a fuck what your concept is. If that shit is buggy or it looks tedious, for instance, I'm not gonna buy that shit. I'm not like, this is the stage where you show us what we're going to get. And I'm gonna talk about why some of these other gameplay stuff that we saw later in the week was tight. But it's just anybody can make a dope trailer. That's really what it comes down to. And if you could have just include some CGI stuff and include some gameplay, I'd be cool. That's it. That's all I'm asking for. I'm not, super heated, upset, but it still makes me move with caution. You're not getting my money until I see gameplay. Is just what it is. Like, you can get my interest, but you're not getting my money.
Well, how soon before a game comes out, or how long before a game comes out, do you need to see gameplay?
I would prefer to see gameplay when you announce it. Not all the time, but if it's like for Gears 5, for instance, there have been 5 Gears of War games. I know what Gears 5 is mainly going to look like, right? So I don't need to see a whole lot of gameplay of that, but something like some stuff we're going to bring up later, and Halo Infinite, I still don't know what Halo Infinite is. We still don't know what it is. We know it's a Halo game. We know Master Chief's in it. We don't know what the environments really look like. I don't really need to know what the story is, but I don't know what the gameplay is really going to be like. I don't know, man. It just makes me, again, cautious.
But it's not coming out for like a year and a half.
Yeah.
And I just think, if you think about publicity and, getting hype for something, I just don't think it makes sense to expect that a game is, like you announce it and then you show the trailer and then you show gameplay like a couple months later. Like, that makes sense to me as a business model. I don't know. It just doesn't bother me. And so I was kind of actually a little bit surprised when y'all were talking about that and we were watching E3 the other day, because, like some people in the chat and like y'all were like, where's the fucking gameplay? I don't see any gameplay. And I'm like, why is chill?
The thing is,
it might be a guy thing that we're visual, so if we don't see nothing moving, we don't really care.
I'm not sure I would say that. What I will say is,
I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna get to the point. We're gonna cut to the chase because like y'all was beating around.
That's not my point at all.
Yeah.
I was serious about my answer. It just depends on the game.
We're all saying the same thing technically. Is that like, look, we want gameplay because we don't want to just drop money on something we don't know about. Correct.
Only if it's a brand spanking new game. For
yeah,
me.
that's what everyone just said. I didn't say this specifically.
I got you.
Tyler's the only one who's saying that she's okay with the concept of a game because she thinks it's cool and she wants to give it a try. Correct.
Sort of. I don't know if, and I also don't know if I'm like a representative sample for every
Oh, you have
woman.
you're not. You don't have to
Right,
be every
there's that
woman.
too.
It's not all in you. I get it.
You hit a turn.
Oh my god!
You turn. Bring it back.
Kevin gonna be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh man!
But it's just like I feel like that's what we're saying here.
But trailers are also visual though. Like, even if it's not gameplay, it's a different visual, but it's still a visual. Just like seeing a trailer, like even if I'm just like watching CGI, it's still gonna get me more excited than just reading a concept.
You want to know the difference? You know how in JRPGs they have these great trailers full of great moving parts, and you look at the game and it's turn-based, and you're like, this is not the dream that you sold me in your trailer?
Dead Island had a pretty deceptive trailer.
Yeah.
It made you think the game was very story-based, and then once you got the game, it wasn't. Halo Infinite already has a CGI trailer. I was excited about that one. This time, show me some gameplay.
I don't disagree with you all about the benefit of gameplay. I'm just saying it doesn't make me angry when I don't get it. That's what I'm saying. Like, you all don't have to sell me on the benefits of seeing gameplay. Like, I get that. I'm just saying that, like, I can still be excited and be like, oh, now I can't wait to see the gameplay when they release it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't break an E3 presentation for me. That's what I'm saying.
The presentations weren't bad, but he's correct that they lack gameplay.
Yeah,
He's right.
there
that
wasn't.
They did sell a great concept.
There wasn't nearly enough gameplay. There could be some trailers I'm fine with not seeing any gameplay. Again, Halo Infinite, they had their CGI trailer last year, like literally 365 days ago, or maybe 68 days ago. I don't know. So this time around, I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what this actually is. And I don't know anything more than I knew Saturday night. So I'm not, again, I'm not raging about it, but I came with an expectation of seeing anything, really. Again, like Halo 2, they showed us what that looked like well before it came out. Halo 5's trailer, deceptive as fuck. Like they really made you think that shit was gonna be some epic story-driven, Locke versus Chief shit. Game came out, was not that at all. So I wanna know what I'm getting.
To Tyler's point, though, sometimes gameplay can be misleading, as you were getting to. Because remember the Order 1886, when they kept hyping that up, like, oh, this game is going to be like the next PlayStation killer IP. Then that shit dropped, and the streets realized this is not the dream we sold us.
Trash, man.
They had multiple E3 trailers and like all kinds of gameplay clips. It looked great in clips.
It looked great.
But then once that shit hit the streets,
yeah, man.
Hell,
no. I did one of your moves with that game. And I think that was the last.
Took it back.
Yeah.
Like,
you know what? No, yeah, one of my homeboys bought it, and I played. I was like, this shit is garbage.
Man.
I'm glad I didn't buy this game.
What you did with Days Gone, I think I didn't have 1886 for barely a week, a little over a week, and I was like, nah, that's a no for me. But yeah, when I saw the trailers
they made it look
and the
like it was
gameplay,
crazy.
so I'm like, oh man, this shit about to be dope as hell. It's like taking place in this, and you seeing all these, I'm like, you seeing all these werewolves and stuff,
werewolves, and then
I'm like, oh man,
the weaponry sucks, and the shooting mechanics are garbage.
I was like, damn.
I'm like, nah. So yeah,
they ain't got my ass.
Damn, I thought it was because it was short. So the game is just not good.
No, the game is just not good. It's just not a good game. Yeah, yep. I was like, damn. PlayStation, y'all fucked up on that one. Because that was a PS exclusive, too. I was like, ugh.
We don't talk about that one.
Yeah, right.
That one's underground.
Right.
Or Days Gone.
Right, or Days Gone.
And that one either.
When you
just fall out the sky.
Just fall out the sky.
Fall out the sky
from the ground.
For no reason. From the ground. Sky down from the ground.
That
Days
shit
Gone.
was so funny, man.
Oh, my God. All right, next up, we got Bethesda. Fallout 76, Wastelanders. We got some Elder Scrolls Blades. We got some Ghostwire Tokyo.
That game looks interesting. Go ahead.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, keep going.
We got some Wolfenstein Youngblood. We got some Deathloop. We got some
Deathloop.
We got some Doom Eternal.
Deathloop and Doom.
Man, that
those
Deathloop
look great.
That's the game that I know Tyler was gonna bring up about black representation in the video game.
Yeah.
Like
man.
you got both of the pro, I guess pro and antagonist, or either which way you want to flip it, by both black representing black characters. I'm like, oh man, that's so dope. Now I mean, even though when this game come out, it got
November.
It doesn't have a
November
22nd.
yet.
Oh, my bad. No. I'm talking about Doom. My bad.
Yeah,
So
Deathloop doesn't have a release date
So
yet.
for this, going back to what we talked about earlier, they showed they didn't show gameplay, but that's all. I was cool with it. But if they show if I gotta go another 3 or 4 months, say that the game is coming out in March of next year, if they show another trailer in January, I want to. If it's a new game, I want to see some gameplay.
Yeah, we have to see gameplay.
The next time, I got to see some gameplay. Even though I'm intrigued, looking at the trailer and looking at that, I'm like, damn, this shit, this could be a movie. It just looks so intriguing. But now, that's the first part. Now, the next time y'all talk about this game, and if it's coming out soon, closer, I want to see some gameplay. That's just me. I want to see some gameplay.
And that's how it should be.
For new games.
But I said that. Y'all treated me like I just said, fuck gameplay.
No, you didn't
Who
say
wants
that.
to see
No,
gameplay?
no,
Literally, the
say
question
that.
I asked is, how soon before a game comes out, or how long? How soon do you want to see gameplay or need to see gameplay?
Yeah,
That
I was
my
just giving
question.
my example. I was giving my
No,
personal
but this
example.
nigga back here doing thumbs up and shit right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You got it right, Dad.
Right.
No.
But I love the fact that it's black. The two main characters are black.
Black, yeah.
And I'm thinking, have we had that before in the video game world
No.
before?
Not in a
Not
major
that I've
release.
seen.
Yeah,
Not
in a major
release from a
yeah.
major publisher, not like this.
Right.
So that
I
automatically was yo.
was like,
and
that's dope.
The concept would seem, it's from what I got from the trailer, is I guess they're going against each other, but if you kill one wakes back up, and another, it's like this loop of a death loop. It's like they die and they come back.
It's crazy.
So I don't know
how you beat the game.
How
is
do
it
you
two
play
player?
How you beat the game? Is it
you know what I'm saying? Is it co-op?
You don't know, but it's intriguing as fuck. and it looks cool as hell, like just from the trailer. So I want to see more. I want to see gameplay. I want to know more about the story, the characters, just from that trailer. So that's a good trailer. That tells you when that's a good trailer.
Yes.
Because I wanted more from that.
Yes.
Just watching it.
Yes. I was like, hell yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely got my attention for sure. I can't wait to see what it is. Just like y'all, I don't know. I'm thinking maybe like a one-on-one like death match thing. Yeah, we don't know shit.
We really don't
we don't know third person, first person.
It's like it could be whatever. And as long as they pull it off and make it intriguing and it's something that looks like it's fun, I think it'll be a hit.
And that Doom Eternal,
God,
looks
I cannot
fucking
wait.
this. I need to hear him beat the first.
We'll get to Doom Eternal in a minute because I want to touch on Fallout 76
I
real
do too.
quick.
No,
Wait,
I was
really
gonna be quick
before you do that. Let me just say that I was really excited to see that they got her fucking hair texture right. And I know that might seem like a minute detail, but it just never fucking happens. Like, so seeing this like black women, they're like, fucking sniping people and kicking ass with some fucking natural hair that actually looks good. Like, I stand. It's
Tyler was like,
my
yes, bitch, yes, yes, bitch, give me hair, bitch, give me hair, bitch, yes. I swear I was getting ready to say that on one of Tyler's videos. She had posted a video. I was about like, yes, bitch, give me hair, bitch, give me hair, bitch.
That shit was fire. I'm not gonna lie, that shit was great.
It did look like a 70s era blaxploitation film. Like the way
that shit looks so fucking dope.
Like, great transitions. It was dope. Kevin's excited.
Yeah, I wanted to ask her about Fallout 76.
So yeah, Fallout 76, man. Todd started this conference with an apology, and I am grateful for that because about 2 weeks ago we were talking about him and his comments, and he was like, "Oh, it's not about what I sell you; it's about what it becomes," type of shit.
Right.
But he was like, "Y'all been vocal, are bad," type of shit, and he had to do it. Let's be honest, he had to do it.
Yeah.
But
his back was against the wall.
So I'm very glad that he did it. They're adding human NPCs to Fallout 76, which was one of my early. It wasn't one of my early gripes, but it was like the first thing that made me nervous about the game. I'm just like, no human NPCs. That's a big part of Fallout for me. So and it's a free update, which again, it better fucking be. I'm excited to play it. I'll use that word.
Do you think it'll redeem the Fallout 76 title? Do you think it'll redeem them and get everybody back on board, or you think it's too late?
The thing about that is they're making it free this week when, like, I think it was Kevin who said it. Hopefully they make it free again once that update actually rolls out. And that way they can sell people, but they're giving people right now current Fallout 76.
So you already have to have Fallout 76 now. So even when it launches, like if you don't have Fallout 76, you gotta get that and then. So wait, so is it like? It's just an update, right?
It's an update. Okay, it's a free update.
Oh, okay. Well, then I see what you're saying.
Will it redeem them? I have no idea. Maybe I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm doubtful.
I mean, they know what they did wrong, so they just got to do the right shit with this up. Even still, I think the damage has been done.
Yeah, once you hurt a fan base, it can be hard to get them back in the gaming industry. With celebrities, on the other hand, that's different. But Tyler, what'd you think?
I mean, yeah, I've been playing Fallout 76 anyway, and even some of the stuff that they've added recently, I thought was a really good addition. So, as I've said multiple times, is it as fun or as intriguing as Fallout New Vegas or Fallout 3 or Fallout 4? No, but it's still dope to me to be in the Fallout universe doing something different. Like, that still means something to me, so I still enjoy playing it. I'm excited to see these additions, and I think that, kind of like you said, in terms of him apologizing, I feel like they're actually listening to their fan base, which is always a good thing. This battle royale shit, I feel like
I forgot about that.
like what I said, it's like, okay, battle royales are trendy now, but Fallout, nah, bro. And y'all know that I usually support like Bethesda no matter what, and I don't really talk shit about them even when other people are. But to me, that's just like a fucking battle royale with Fallout shooting mechanics. Like, no, honey, no. What is you doing, baby? Like,
you're trying to get that battle royale money.
I mean, like, that being said, I am going to try it, and I was watching somebody stream it yesterday, and it looked kind of fun, but I still feel like the shooting mechanics in Fallout are just not.
They're not made.
They're not good for a battle royale. Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm gonna try it, so maybe I'll have an update next week about how I feel about it, because I'm definitely planning on trying to play it at some point, maybe this weekend.
Okay.
But it's weird to me. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna play it, but it's weird as fuck to me that they're doing that. It makes me feel
It
weird.
might become the new Apex for you while you playing. Where y'all playing?
Tyler like shit.
You gonna have your little death claw behind you and shit. Say they ain't gonna do all that. I know you would love it though.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's get into Doom Eternal, man.
Woo.
That shit look crazy as hell.
Cannot fucking wait.
I need
for
to
that
stop
shit.
fucking around and beat the first one.
You
'Cause
got
I-
Still ain't beat
I
it.
still-
You better beat that goddamn
You know what
game,
happened?
fam.
No, you know what happened? I know what happened, and I know what happened. Resident Evil 2 happened,
Mhm.
and then right after
Division.
that, Division 2 happened. So I just need to get back on it. I need to get
You
get
gotta
back
get
on it.
man.
I need to get
cannot
back.
wait.
I think I'm like, how many boards is it total? I'm on like 7, I think, 7th or 8th board or whatever.
Okay.
I can't
So it's
remember.
probably like 14.
I think you're halfway.
Anybody in
through
the chat?
I think
How
you're
many
halfway
boards is
through,
in
though.
there? I
If
know.
you're
I
on
know
the
they
seven-
know.
If you're on the 7th, I think you're like halfway through.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I need to go around and I need to beat that game, especially before this new one comes out. 'Cause
Man.
when I saw this new one, I was like, oh my god, like just the way that it seemed like he can do more, like just
Yeah.
it's not just shoot. He actually got like abilities to climb stuff, to bust through stuff, and it seemed like it's a little bit more puzzles in there too. Certain
Yeah,
little bit.
yep.
It's
I
a
was like, I
little
can see
bit
myself getting stuck.
Yeah,
And
man.
I like that they did that. They made it more in depth because people used to say, "Oh, well, Doom was just a mindless shooting game," which is, I mean, it is mostly a mindless, fun shooting game. But I'm glad that they put some more depth into the game
And the
but
gore.
But at the same time, it kept that core element which made Doom great. The gore,
The gore,
the demons, the weapons look crazy.
yes.
the scenery looks even better.
Yes.
and now you can travel from dimension to dimension now. and
Yes.
shit. I'm like, and then they got the fucking the Doom Soldier just looks crazy. Like,
That shit's nuts,
it's
ain't
gonna
it?
have the online shit, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait.
I can't wait.
I cannot fucking
I
wait.
can't
to
wait.
Play that game.
When I saw that, it light bulb right over my head. I'm like, yes, okay, I need to finish this first one. And I even said it in the chat the last time I streamed. They were just like, yeah, you still haven't beat the first one yet.
Man,
I said,
I
yeah, I
thought you
know,
did.
I know.
Nah.
When Resident Evil 2 came out, man, it was like that was getting all my attention, man. So
Shame.
yeah, I know. I had.
Shame.
Hey,
I got time now.
You got till November. Is it November it drops? Yeah, you got till
Yeah,
November 22nd.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know that shit.
It'll be yes.
Day one.
It'll be done by then. It'll definitely be
one,
done by
I'm
then
enjoying it.
because I'm about halfway through it, so I can't wait.
Yeah, I don't remember if it was. I guess it was Bethesda's conference, but when I saw Doom, I was
It
goddamn hype, bro.
Yeah.
I was hype.
Yes.
And at that time when it came on, that was my best of E3. Again, gameplay, and that's what Doom thrives on. It's just,
Yeah.
and I like the mindless shooting of it. I like that it's
Yeah, me too.
no bullshit. You just running,
running
you
fucking
just
shit up.
fucking
Yes.
shit up.
Yeah.
Enemies coming all over the place
Yeah,
and shit,
man.
man.
Pause.
Man, that shit
But
crazy.
yeah,
Oh my god.
Nothing.
Fallout? You said something about Fallout?
no.
No.
Nah, man. Keep
Let's
it going.
continue.
Keep it going. Keep it
So,
going.
what'd y'all
What
think
the
of?
fuck is going on here?
What'd y'all think of Wolfenstein Youngblood? That was the co-op game with the two
Yeah, with
girls
the two
killing Nazis in the 80s, which I think is
which is interesting.
yeah, it is
Right.
interesting.
Yeah.
I want to play it. I don't
I
want
want
to
to play
spend
it
60,
too.
but
Yeah,
It
I
looked
want.
interesting.
I want to play
Yeah.
it too. Yeah. I don't want to spend. 60
Yeah, no,
on
no,
it,
no,
man,
no,
but-
I'm not trying
But
to
I do
spend
want to
60.
play it though. I think that would be kind of like a fun shoot 'em up, gory game. Whatever, killing Nazis. I think that might be pretty fun.
yeah.
You know,
And Ghostwire Tokyo.
That shit.
That looks
that
cool.
shit
It looks really
look
cool.
the visual in that game was amazing.
Yeah.
And the presenter was adorable.
The
Like,
Oh,
little-
yeah,
the
yeah,
little-
she
yeah,
was.
yeah.
Cool.
Like what y'all
Great
like?
style
What's
in the
that game
game.
about? Like,
We don't know
You
yet.
don't know
Yeah.
yet.
Nobody
It
knows.
just
she,
looks cool.
She kind of described it, and she said that like people are coming up missing, and you have to, I guess, like figure out why like everybody in Tokyo just disappeared.
Yeah, why
Yeah.
people are
And
disappearing.
it's supposed to
Yeah.
have like kind of a paranormal aspect to it. She
Okay.
said.
Yeah,
it looked
got
dope
Thanos.
though. It
You
looked
gotta figure
dope.
out why.
Yeah, it looked dope, man. I was just like, okay, all right.
That's what I like. I like games that like get your attention because they just seem different, or it seems like a different approach, and rather than just like the standard, oh, it's a shooter game or a RPG or blah blah blah. It's like games that from the trailer, it's like, okay, I wonder what this is about. I wonder what this story is about. They just really just go to a different direction with it. I love games like that. So hopefully it's good because it just like with Deathloop, it's got my attention. So I want to see what they do with it. So.
Right. And Shinji Mikami is one of the developers of this game. He's the head. I don't know what you call the dude, creative director probably. But yeah, he also Evil Within, Resident Evil. So he's got some heavy hitters under his
Yeah.
belt. So even though we didn't see gameplay, he has that.
He has that resume.
Yeah, he has that resume and reputation. So we can expect something good. Whatever it is, it's probably gonna be dope as shit. But I
Yeah.
really love the look of it.
Hope it's creepy as hell too.
It looks
Probably
like it
will
is.
be. Yeah.
Yes.
It will be.
Love them creepy ass games.
And I think they also, I don't know if they announced this there or if that was just something that they also mentioned like on the internet this week, but I know that they're doing like some DLC for Rage 2, which I haven't even really gotten a chance to play that much Rage, so I'm
just
not
haven't had
anywhere
time.
near, exactly. So I'm not anywhere near getting DLC, but what I was just thinking about like this, I was about to say bullshit and I'm going to retract it. Thinking about this Battle Royale thing with Fallout, I would play a Battle Royale in Rage. I think the whole Battle Royale trend and people trying to jump on it is weird to me in some ways, but like because the shooting and the combat is so dope in Rage 2, if they came out and said we're going to do like a Battle Royale in Rage 2, I would play the fuck out of that shit.
You'll get because the mechanics and everything.
Yeah, the
it's
combat
fit for
is
that.
so much fun.
Yeah.
So I feel like that would be like really fun to have like a PvP element with that combat.
Okay.
And his vehicles. So I could definitely see that.
Oh yeah, it is big. Yeah.
Devolver Digital. Did any of you watch their conference?
No, I didn't see it.
No, Devolver Digital. No, I did not. Anyway, I didn't watch it either.
I didn't watch that one.
Yeah.
PC Gaming Show. Did y'all watch that one?
No.
I didn't.
No.
All right. So also didn't watch
Sorry,
it.
PC Gaming.
Yeah,
Sorry, PC Gaming.
we're not
PC
PC
Gaming.
Gaming.
know y'all hate us.
I know they hate it.
mad.
Like,
They so mad.
Fucking dad in games now.
Master Race.
Master Race.
How dare they? So I looked at the trailer for Shenmue 3 and it looks okay. It does look like a crowdfunded game, and I don't think, even though it is one, I don't know if it should look like one. I'm definitely gonna buy it though. Again, I gotta beat Long D. So,
Oh my god.
so hey, we bring that back. If y'all remember our early ass episode, I gotta kill Long D. so I'll be playing.
That was the first episode I was.
Yeah,
a
it
guest
was
on.
Yeah.
classic, bruh. Throwback. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely play Shenmue 3. There were some other games I'm not really familiar with the
Real
titles
quick.
of.
Didn't Shenmue 3 get delayed again?
It did get delayed again. Yes,
They need to let that shit
bro.
go.
We already waited.
We need to
Goddamn.
Fuck it, just put it out.
You need to put that shit out at this point, bro. For real. We not finna keep playing with y'all.
Shenmue 2 came out before you were born, so
I'm not tripping on trying to play it. I'm just like at this point, it's just a bad image.
so yeah, there's that. So sorry, PC people. There's also a limited run conference, which I did not see. Did y'all see limited run at E3? Cool. All right. Ubisoft.
Hey,
Watch
something
that
I've
one.
heard
Yeah,
of.
here we go.
Let's get
Right.
it.
Watch that one.
A real
Watch
conference.
that one. Definitely.
So it started out with, is his name Mac from Always Sunny? Always Sunny? Is it Mac? Anyway.
Kevin doesn't watch that.
So there's an Apple TV Plus show called Mythic Quest. I was kind of, I don't know, man. I was just like, is this where y'all want to announce this at a
I kinda tuned out
Ubisoft
when he did that
conference?
shit. I was like, I don't care about this.
Yeah, it felt mad random.
Yeah.
They announced the Division Netflix movie. They talked about some stars who were going to be in it, but
Wait, what? For real?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I
Yeah, I
kind of
know, right?
forgot what actors
Yeah.
they named, but they were big name actors.
It was.
Jake Gyllenhaal, Jessica Chastain.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it might be dope. I was never interested in Division's story. So yeah,
Right.
there's
yes,
that.
I'm trying to think how they gonna play that one.
I don't know. Maybe it's best that people don't give a fuck because you can't fuck up something people don't care about.
What you think about that Watch Dog?
Yeah.
That Watch Dog
That looked
Legion?
good.
That looks,
liked it.
I liked it.
And I've never played the first two.
No,
Me either,
Never
but
played
this
the
is
first.
the only Watch Dogs I'm actually interested in.
Yeah,
So,
the fact that you can like recruit people and
It could be
stuff.
Anybody.
Anybody.
In the game, that
Anybody.
I was like, wait a minute. What you mean? Because when they said anybody, not but anybody.
Anybody.
Literally,
They had that old ass
anybody.
lady
Hella?
buzzing around and
Oh,
shit.
yeah,
I'm like,
bro.
oh, crazy.
A
Tap on
retired
me on the shoulder.
assassin.
Blah.
Yep, a retired assassin and stuff. Oh
I'm
man.
like, you already know what's up. You got to get all the black people, all of them. You
Oh
gotta
yeah.
recruit
Oh yeah.
all
And
the
look,
black
you know,
race war.
I was thinking that.
You gonna
I was
find
thinking
four
that.
black people in
I was
London.
like, oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All
I'm
the black
going
people.
down.
All
I'm
the
going
black
by that
people in
like.
London.
Where you at, bruv? Come here.
Where you at, bro?
Man, it's not hot.
We got too many Europeans for me to be doing that
Oh
accent.
my god.
But,
what is wrong with you?
Yo, all the black people in London, 7 niggas.
Yeah.
You gotta get Big Shaq.
There's more. I know. It's
You gotta
jokes.
get Wiley, all them rap niggas.
John Boyega, Idris Elba. Shit. Come
Are we gonna
on.
get Anthony Joshua or no? We gonna leave him?
Who's
sleep?
that?
Dude that got knocked
That was
out.
dude that got knocked
Dude
out.
that got knocked out by
last weekend
by
boxing
Butterbean.
Nah,
Oh
nah,
my
he
bad.
good.
I
Butter
took
bean.
it.
Nah, we
I
ain't
took it
gonna
to
get him on.
sports. My bad.
Nah, we ain't gonna put him on the
I forgot
spot.
you
We
guys
don't need
sports.
him.
No, we need, you know.
Yeah, get us Helen, man, with her old ass. Let's see. We got some Rainbow Six Siege DLC. We got some Ghost Recon Breakpoint. I'm excited.
I might try to. That's the dude. Was that the one that the guy from
The
Walking?
Punisher and The Walking Dead. Shane.
Yeah. He showed up and it's like you
got
got
this dog with him.
Yeah, you got. Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope seeing that dog. It was like you gotta go up against his crew. You got your people, but then you gotta like fight against his people. I forgot.
Yeah, I feel like it's just gonna be a whole like generic ass army though. He made it
so?
sound. Yeah, you're gonna kill him
okay.
at the end. But yeah,
Okay.
I'm ready for it though. Ghost
But
Recon.
like he had like 5 other like special like dude. So I think leading up to him.
Yeah, there'll be like lieutenants or some type of shit.
Yeah,
Like, it's gonna
yeah.
be tight though.
And see, you know, I had the original. I had Ghost Recon, the other one, the first one that came out, and I only had it for like 2 weeks, and I don't know if it's just because I lost interest or I just started playing something else. But I don't remember like why I stopped playing that game. But I just remember I stopped playing that game, and it wasn't like
Which one was it?
the first Ghost Recon.
Oh,
Like,
for like
yeah.
PS2 or 3?
No, for
something?
PS4. It came out like a little bit after the first Division. I remember.
Wildlands.
Yeah, Wildlands.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, yeah,
So
yeah.
I remember playing Wildlands, and I remember playing it, and I remember like it looks good, it plays good, but I just stopped playing.
Did you play with other people?
A couple times I did.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Yeah. So I
liked
don't
it.
know. I don't know why. So I'm gonna go back to this when this comes out. I'm gonna probably get this one another try and see. You know if I like it. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be some people that play it too. So yeah.
yeah, man. So we also got Brawlhalla. They got Adventure Time characters in it. I don't know if y'all watch Adventure Time. I do
That was
not.
kinda cool, actually.
Have not.
No.
Show is
That's kinda
actually.
cool.
I watched
Nope.
a couple episodes.
I've never-
It's okay, but
never watched
I
it.
don't care about Brawlhalla when there's Smash around, so it's like.
Brawl's not that bad.
I ain't
but-
saying it's bad. I'm
No,
just like.
no,
it's-
you wasn't hating. Brawl's cool. I think it was a good look for Brawlhalla.
I think
For
so
real.
too.
I'm surprised that they've caught on as well as they have. Like, I thought, Brawlhalla wouldn't have like stood the test of time like it has, but it's actually got quite a big community around.
Last
it,
time
so,
they got Hellboy, like recently.
yeah.
They have Hellboy and Rayman, so they doing something.
I guess when you don't have a Smash competitor on other consoles, something can slide in there. And
Yeah, that's true.
Brawlhalla slid. No Vaseline.
Yeah.
Just Dance 2020. Anybody excited about that at all?
Probably my niece.
No.
Nigga.
No, I thought it was odd that they announced it for the Wii as well, and I'm like, the Wii?
Wait. Hold up.
Yeah, it's coming
Wait a
out for the
minute,
Wii
nigga.
too.
Like Nintendo Wii.
The regular Wii?
Yeah, the regular Wii, not Wii U.
Not Wii U, the regular Wii.
The regular Wii.
Nigga, why?
So I tweeted basically what you just said, nigga, why? And somebody told me in hospitals they use Just Dance for physical therapy, and they still use it to
Oh,
this
okay.
day.
Cool.
So I felt kind of like shit.
I retract my
but not a
statement.
whole
That's
lot.
nice.
Yo, after I read your tweets and then I saw that person post the article. I'm like, I'm glad I ain't say shit because I would have felt so bad if
Nah.
tweets would put me on blast like that.
I don't feel bad at
Because
all.
that was a really sweet article.
Well, Just Dance.
Yeah, it's
seem
dope.
like
That's-
used
that's
for a
pretty
good
dope.
cause, so that's what's up.
Yeah, man. Video games.
Yeah.
Dope as shit. We also had Roller Champions. Any of y'all ever interested to play a roller derby game? I've never seen one, so that was cool.
kinda
I mean, it's interesting. I mean,
I'd give it a try. I mean, the trailer had a black woman in it, so
It did.
representation.
Representation. # Black Girl Magic.
Yep.
So B, Division 2, the episode.
Yes.
They done
I
hooked
was.
you up.
Yeah, I was, because I was hoping to get some dates or some like time periods for these year one DLCs expansions that they're gonna have. Episode 1, which also comes free with the game. Episode 1, which is
Wait, what? The episodes are free?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, now I
once
care.
you get the game.
All right, I was about to say, I don't give a fuck
So
about this.
episode 1 is dropping in July, and oh my god, I forgot where it was taking. It was taking place, I think, near the zoo.
Yeah, I think they mentioned that.
That's episode 1. Episode 2 is going to be in Pentagon, which that's going to be dope as hell. That's dropping in like fall-ish winter. And then the one that's going to be interesting and I had a feeling they was going to do this with the expansions. With episode 3, we going back to New York. Going back to NYC where it
yeah.
all began. So they didn't really get into detail about the storyline of that particular episode, but I had a feeling that if we was gonna go back to New York at some point, I'm like, man, we gonna go back to New York. We go like playing this game. I was like, we gonna go back to New York. It has to be. And then when he revealed it, I was like, okay. And we get all these episodes free.
I
All
didn't
these
know
is
that.
free.
Yeah. I guess
It's dope.
I must have
And if
tuned
you-
out
and if you-
because I watched it.
And if you brought the gold edition, the steelbook one, you get them a week earlier than the person that brought the standard one.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's I was excited that we finally, because when the game came out, yes, episode 1, episode 2, and episode 3, they all dropping in year 1 stuff. I'm like, okay, well, when? Like, what's the dates? So I'm kind of glad they set a timeline of when these episodes are going to come out now. So I can't wait for them. New missions, an added story to whatever which you're already playing already. So yeah, new strongholds and all that stuff. Like, I can't wait to play all that stuff, man. So yeah, yes. So like pretty much, because I haven't really touched Division that much. So like once these episodes drop, I'm back on the game. Like, I'm back on the game tough once these DLCs drop. Because usually Division's done a great job of, like, even with the first one, when they gave you expansions, they gave you a nice chunk of stuff. Like, it was a good chunk of the expansion. Like, you get a good gameplay for a while, and then, oh, okay, cool. Then by the time you pretty much milked out the first expansion, here come the second one. So like,
right out,
so I think they're gonna give me a good amount of gameplay. So to play on episode 1, that episode 2 comes out, be at the Pentagon. Oh man, that's gonna be dope. That's gonna be dope. I can't wait. I cannot wait. So yeah.
All right. More than likely, I'll be there with you, man. I still got.
Oh yeah, we still gotta get you up to tier 5.
Division to play. So yeah. All right, on to Square Enix, or Square Enix, as I heard it pronounced.
Real quick. There was no Splinter Cell announcement.
Right.
Not at all.
That was all came on.
What it is?
I think I told you not to expect that.
Nope.
You should've listened to
Nope.
Eric.
You're not gonna kill my dreams. All I'm gonna say is
I didn't do it. Ubisoft
Next
killed your
year.
dreams already.
they
all
better
the
have
Tom Clancy
something to
except for
say.
Splinter Cell, too.
Yeah, it was Tom Clancy everywhere. Tom Clancy this and that. They talked about Ghost Recon, all that shit. Where's my dog Sam Fisher? They announced him in some Tom Clancy Legends game or whatever.
You heard, ain't you?
Oh, to the core. me and Sam Fisher go way back. That's my partner now.
I feel you, Kevin. I'm saying, I fuck with Splinter Cell too.
Yeah.
I would have been nice
They
to see that.
need to announce something. If they're working on it, I'll give them a pass. But if we get to 2020 E3 and Sam Fisher don't pop up, or I don't see the goggles or something, somebody got to get shot.
I think Santa Claus is going to show up first. Now, I don't know why. You know what? Honestly, that's
you gotta
not
crush
true.
your dreams like that.
I don't want to. No, I'm not
on now.
going to, because I saw some shit today, and I'm like, okay, anything can happen.
Damn right.
But
Goddamn right.
I don't know why this franchise is dead. I don't know why Splinter Cell is dead.
If we could get a Final Fantasy VII remake, we can get a Splinter Cell.
Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, Square Enix
Right. Go right into it.
started off with a lot of gameplay of Final Fantasy VII.
A lot of gameplay.
A lot of, and we have a date finally.
Yes.
You know, they've been teased this for years.
And that's
and
March
years.
3rd, 2020.
Yes.
And it will not be an episodic game. It's going to be the whole game.
whole
And it's going to be
game.
2 discs.
Two Blu-ray discs.
2 Blu-ray discs,
Which is
bro.
a lot of stuff.
This is a lot.
It's going to be a big game.
So yeah, I streamed this on Twitch, by the way. I should have mentioned that earlier. I streamed Square Enix's live stream
Like,
as well as Bethesda's.
I literally had my monitor, my laptop, I had it hooked up to my big monitor. I had that playing on one, and I had the NBA Finals playing on the TV.
Oh, yeah.
Because it came on at the same time. It was at 9 o'clock.
That's true. I was like,
So I was like,
niggas on here tweeting about basketball. Don't they know that E3 is on?
yes, no. And I was the one that was,
Priorities, nigga.
I was the one that was showing the balance in the Twitter streets. So I was like, you know what? Hey, I'm watching Square Enix and I'm watching NBA Finals, nigga. Top that.
Y'all getting this nerd
Top that
shit.
shit.
Annoying.
Right.
But
Top that.
yeah, man, Final Fantasy VII Remake, man. Again, a whole lot of gameplay. We saw Barrett, we saw Tifu.
Yes.
I didn't expect to see Tifu because they were like,
Didn't?
oh,
They went crazy.
They was like,
man.
you'll see her later.
When I saw her, I was like, oh, hell yeah.
Dang. So, yo, Square Enix, they went in. We've been waiting on this shit for a long.
And they
ass
showed
time.
Sephiroth, man.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was like, ooh, when he was
They
in
gave y'all
in that
all the
alley,
fan
I was
service.
like, oh shit, oh man,
I
it
gotta
took me
say,
back.
as
And I'm so
somebody-
glad it's not turn based out.
That's true, yeah. And I gotta say, as somebody who I'm not a big Final Fantasy dude, but I have played Final Fantasy VII because it's one of the most fun games. Like, I love the way that they have the combat system now.
Yes.
That looks like some shit I would fucking play.
Yes.
I was like, I would play it this way. Because
Yes.
it's real time, but then you can also like pause in the middle of your shit and do your shit like that. Switch off from character.
Switch
I was
off,
like,
yes.
That shit looks fun. I was
Man.
like, okay, Final Fantasy might have got me. I might have to go copy
Man,
this.
that's a day one
Because that shit
purchase.
looks,
A day
it looks
one.
gorgeous too. The game looks fucking beautiful.
That's a it looks so gorgeous. I
I'm
can't
like,
wait.
all right, Final Fantasy, you did your thing.
Yes.
I gave him respect on that one.
Yes.
So, this made it to a I'm interested into a day one purchase. That's what this trailer did for me.
Oh really?
So yeah, I'm all.
It's a gameplay, huh?
It is. It is. It really is.
I knew it. I didn't even say it. The
Gameplay
gameplay got
get
you.
it.
The game-
I'm all in. I'm
Yeah.
all in.
Yeah. I was all in from the get go.
Homie said 2 discs, just like the old school way. 2
So, nigga,
discs.
you gonna play this game?
Yes, you gonna play it, and they gonna give you a lot of it. And
Fuck your life.
I'm all
Final
for
Fantasy
it.
VII.
You know what I noticed too about Square Enix? I'm like, damn, they pretty much damn near like all their games are Final Fantasy. Like, you know, like
Yeah,
that's
for the
just-
most part,
For
yeah.
the most part, yeah. It's just like I was looking, I'm like, damn, they
That's
all
what
pretty much.
people was waiting for anyway.
A lot of
Yeah.
their conference was just like, we're putting this on Switch,
Yeah,
this on
yep,
Switch, this on Switch.
Yeah, I was just like, damn,
It
all
works
this
for
Final
them.
Fantasy stuff.
It
Huh?
works for them, honestly. Because like, if you think of Square Enix, you're thinking of JRPGs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And it's like, that works for them. That's their niche. They killing it. And
Because for some reason, my dumb ass was just thinking like, okay, where's other type of games? It's like after they showed Final Fantasy VII Remake, Final Fantasy something, something, something. Final Fantasy something. I'm like, Final Fantasy. I'm like, damn, another Final Fantasy
Hell
game. And then
yeah.
I looked and I was like, wait a minute. That's right. This is Square Enix, so they
Yeah.
have a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. But for a split second, my ass was just like, okay, what else y'all got? But yeah,
They did show. Did they show? I think they also showed Dying Light, and they showed some. Damn, what am I forgetting?
yeah, they
Something
did show
similar.
Dying
They
Light.
showed Dragon Quest, and I was another JRPG, and I've been putting this game off forever. I'm gonna get on it now. That has been expedited on my priority list for obvious reasons, which we'll get into later. But Dragon Quest, I think it's 9. But yeah, I'm ready for that. They announced Final Fantasy VIII remastered, and this motherfucking shit don't look remastered at all. The shit is still in 4:3
It's still in 4:3
aspect ratio.
Yep,
I'm
it
like,
sure was.
what did
like,
y'all do
what did y'all
exactly? Like, I don't know. I guess they just like
Y'all just sharpen the
they,
color a little
yeah,
bit.
they put a little filter on it real
Color
quick. They
corrections, all
waxed
they
and
did.
buffed
Right,
that bitch, but
right.
it doesn't look graphically better. That's confusing to me. I'm not. I played it on a demo disc way back in the day, so I don't have any attachment to it. I'm not upset about it, but it definitely isn't going to make me play a game that I've never played, which is what this Final Fantasy VII remake is going to do for a lot of people. I'm not saying I expected a Final Fantasy VIII total remake like we got with 7 at all, but I'm just saying put it in widescreen at least. Give me some 720p out this motherfucker. Like, god damn.
Nah, nigga, 480 and like it.
Whew. All right, man. This one right here hurt me, bro. I don't know if y'all got games that disappointed y'all this year.
I know where he's going.
Oh, I already know what to say.
No, I'm gonna be a hypocrite and say I'm gonna
talk to him.
I'm gonna probably still buy this bitch.
Do it.
You got to.
Speaking of this game, Nikki Duce is
Put it out
walking in
there.
the building.
Put it out there.
That Avengers A-Day. This was a game that had a
Nikki Duce.
trailer.
Oh,
Yeah.
here we go.
Nikki Duce.
Hit a nerve already.
To say so myself.
These niggas talking about the game.
to say so myself. If I do say so myself.
Hold on, let me say something about it first. God damn it, it's my show. It's our show. Nah, but all right. So 2 years ago, we got a not a gameplay trailer. We got an announcement trailer during E3. Square Enix making Avengers game. It only showed glasses, shield, Mjolnir, shit that made you know like Avengers is coming. Oh yeah, man. Words paint pictures. They showed the gameplay, which I'm happy they showed the gameplay. This ain't it for me now. Now gameplay wise, I'm gonna enjoy it. I know it. Like multiplayer, I'm gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, see.
You know what I thought?
What's up?
When I saw the gameplay, first of all, I thought the gameplay was dope, but when they said multiplayer, I was like, that'd be a good game for like all of us to play. Like,
For sure.
if we did that like a game stream, because
Yeah.
like it's 4-player co-op, but I think it would just be fun to just like be a different Avenger and just fuck shit up and just see how that kind of works out in a 4-player co-op
Yeah.
thing. Now I don't know if it's all in one spot or you can only do it online, but
It'll probably
but
be
the
online
gameplay
only.
itself just
Probably.
looks cool. But
Yeah, the gameplay looks cool.
Yeah, I was about to say. I thought the gameplay was fine. So what was you so?
These
upset
motherfucking
about?
character models, bro. These niggas ugly as hell. Now let me clarify for
lookism,
motherfuckers.
fam. That's lookism. Watch yourself.
You're right, but they were digitally created. They
So
should be-
so the gameplay, you found the gameplay, but you just didn't like the way the characters look.
I did not like the way the characters look.
That shit didn't bother me.
It was off-putting to me. Now again,
Really?
let me fucking clarify for people on Twitter, in the chat, because I done seen it in the chat too. It's not because they don't look like goddamn Chris Evans. It's not because they don't look like Chris Hemsworth. It's not because she doesn't look like Scarlett Johansson. It's not. Bro. I'm saying it to fucking block y'all. Preemptive fucking strike. All right. They just look fucking ugly. They look weird. Even Captain America's costume got like somebody tweeted about it saying that shit looked like they made a Dark Knight hockey pads reference. And I'm like, that's exactly what that shit looked like. It looks fucking goofy. His star is small. His shield is, I'm nitpicking at this point. But the way his shield looks and how that star is on the rings, the shit just looks weird. Thor looks fucking weird. The saving grace for this, though, is hopefully, if it's anything like Destiny, you can get new equipment. So it'll be kind of like Mortal Kombat, maybe,
You can get,
hopefully.
like, different gear.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get new gear and upgrades and stuff. Yeah.
So go ahead, do say.
All right. So I went into that motherfucker trailer going in hype. And
Nick
then I
Duce
came
on the
out with it.
microphone from No Disrespect, Dead in Sports, all that stuff.
Yeah,
Y'all
no
check it out.
disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But I'm going to disrespect this a little bit. I agree. The fact that y'all said the gameplay looked good was kind of... I'm still iffy on the gameplay. Because it does...
We haven't seen a lot of it.
It looks
good to me.
It looked PC-ish to me. Like,
Really?
Like a PC game?
Yeah.
Oh, you about to piss people off. Go on.
It looked PC-ish to me.
Max
Now,
Race.
again,
They about to be on my side now.
Now, like I was telling you when we was going back and forth on Twitter, Eric. Like I think they said May 2020, so I think they just released it to see what the crowd would react, like to get our reactions.
Yeah.
I feel like they're doing the same thing like that Sonic trailer.
That's not what
Like-
that Sonic trailer was
Nah.
doing.
I'm just
Nah.
saying, like they threw it out there to see the reactions, and then like based on the criticism, they'll go back in and like if people don't like,
Hell no.
they gonna,
Hell no.
I guarantee what you saw is not exact. It's not gonna be the same thing you're gonna see when it come out.
I agree with that. But what I don't agree with is that, oh, we're going to use the audience and this millions of people as our guinea pigs.
It's when every game does fan service, do they not?
Yeah.
So-
but that's not fan service.
That would be
They
if-
thought that looked good. They about to find out. If they haven't found out today yet, they're going to find out that shit don't look good and it's going to get the Sonic treatment. Hopefully it doesn't get pushed back.
Damn, you think
It's gonna get pushed
you think
back.
It's that bad?
It's gonna get pushed back.
I don't think it's going to. It's real early.
It's either gonna be pushed back to the fall, like November of 2020, or they may push it like top of the year 2021.
You see, maybe I just don't have no attachment to it. So like, I've never read the comics and all like that. Like all this, the movie. I don't know. It just
Now, they
Right.
didn't
It don't
look
seem that
the
bad to
movie.
me. It don't seem that
just
bad
looks-
to me.
They just look sloppy, in my opinion.
really.
So basically,
Am I the only one that's like don't feel this way? Like
I mean, I could care. Honestly, to me, I'm kind of with B. I could really care less.
yeah, because to me the gameplay
it's
is.
gameplay,
looks-
but I do see what you're saying as far as how they look. Like, yeah, they probably could look a little better, but like I said, we got until 2020. They're probably gonna like polish them up, probably make the game look a little bit better. But the character models do look kind of weird. I think it's because we're so even if we don't want the movie characters, we're so
You said that's
we're
not
so
it?
Not for
ingrained.
me.
We're so ingrained seeing
They
those
look okay to
characters
me.
play that way. If the person who's playing Thor doesn't look anything like the Thor we've known for years, it's gonna make us feel some kind of way.
I
Even
don't
if
see no big
even
issue.
if they're ugly though, but deep down you still feel like, yo, I wish they look a little bit like.
They just no,
You know,
not for me, not for me. That might be people. That might be people.
What about you, Tyler? What you think? Like,
She
did
don't
you
care about
catch
no
on?
Avengers. Look at her. She's
No, okay.
unbothered.
Like,
Okay.
what's the next shit?
I, however, am
Okay, I
bothered.
didn't know. I'm like, I can't be the only one that feels this
No,
way.
I got you right here. It's not about the movies. It's about the representation of what the character's supposed to look like. I ain't never in my life seen all the characters look greasy as hell. Nobody else thought they looked greasy as fuck.
I think Bruce Banner looked a little. I ain't gonna lie. Bruce Banner looked a little greasy.
All
He
of them
did.
look greasy.
That
bro.
nigga look a little
All of
greasy
them
as
look
hell.
greasy. Willie said the game had polish. They got too much, dog. Like all them character models is ugly, bro. It's not about the movies for real, for real. I can tell you as somebody who loves comic books, been collecting them all my life. All them niggas ugly. Some of the costumes are great. Iron Man in the suit, top notch. Out the suit, no.
Yeah, I don't know why that nigga got long hair.
That's not-
He
yeah,
look-
bro.
that nigga need a haircut.
No, he
though.
went through some shit. At first, he had short hair.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I really
So
think,
so the story stuff looks kind of cool to me. I was
Yeah.
real upset about them killing Captain America, but I'm sure he's gonna
all the
come back
game looks
real quick.
great. It looked like
For
he did,
now,
but
I mean, I'm
doubt
sure
he
he'll
did.
come back in the game.
I
It
mean,
all
he's
looks
got to
great.
be playable. So
Yeah.
he's
He'll be
Everything
fine.
But these characters intrigued me. Them character models is not it, champ.
That's
At all.
really all it is. Like I've played so much Marvel shit.
And
I've
there's
watched so much Marvel shit. Not specifically MCU, not just like pop culture shit, but I've played every Marvel versus Capcom game. I've seen comics, seen cartoons, Ultimate Alliance. I know what these again, it's not like if this was my introduction to the Avengers and they're like, "Yo, these are your superheroes." I would still be like, why the dude in the red cape look like that?
No, you wouldn't be like that.
I'm
Come
pretty
on.
I'm
You
pretty
wouldn't
sure
be
I
like
would, bro.
Now,
I mean,
the-
this looks fine.
The storyline, I'll give credit.
You gotta see him as
I don't
motion.
see nothing really.
Go ahead.
horrible
The
about
storyline,
this.
I think, is gonna be better. Like,
I'm with you.
It's gonna live up to it, and I don't mind it being modeled after Destiny. Like the people who created Destiny doing it, they just need to tighten up a little bit. And after that, I think it should be good. To be honest,
The voice acting, literally everything else about it. I'm cool. Like
So
the
you
voice
just want
acting
them to
cast
not
looks
be
cool.
ugly.
I just want him to not be ugly.
Where Hawkeye at? That's what I was saying. You gonna do if you
But
gonna
that's
do all.
fixable. That's clearly fixable between now and when
And
the
I think
game
it's gonna
comes out.
happen.
Because if the uproars for it, they need to look better. Look what they did in Mortal Kombat when they said Sonya looked ugly. They fixed that shit real quick.
They fixed Sonya's face?
Yeah, they said when Sonya was first announced, they was like she looked ugly as fuck. So they had to go back and re-render her face and made her look better because they didn't like. They said her face looked way too like rugged and jagged. So they said they passed it up and made her look a little bit different. They said compared to her and Cassie, she didn't look nowhere near the same. So it's possible to do that shit real quick.
Yeah, Black Widow looked like she was about to call the manager immediately, bro. Like that's literally what I said. I'm like, bro, she looked like she about to pick her kid up from school or something. Like you supposed to.
I don't know, man. Y'all being.
I'm like looking at it now, trying to see what y'all.
That's
are
what I'm
talking
saying.
about.
Yeah, they being too hard.
Are you looking at pictures or are you looking at the
It
video?
looks fine to me.
Okay. The niggas look weird. To
They
me.
look weird as fuck.
They look,
bro.
they just
looks
look weird
fine
to
to
me.
me,
I've
man.
played a lot.
They-
Again, I played a lot of
I'm
Marvel
sorry.
shit. And
I
this
don't
is-
see. I don't see what y'all talking about.
This is the
actually.
weirdest
This
they've ever looked
This
to
looks
me.
fine.
Yeah,
to me.
like for real, dog. They
Incredible
have,
Hulk looks fine.
Think about
Iron
Hulk
Man
looks
looks
fine.
sweet.
They have
No.
Iron Man looks
bruh,
sweet as
this is
hell.
not
It's
it.
hard to fuck up the Hulk though.
It
Y'all
is.
tripping.
No.
Thank you.
I will motherfucking
Thank
trip
you,
by
Tyler.
myself.
I will
Thank
die
you.
on this hill.
They are
Think it's a fucking
tripping. Did
game.
you?
Look,
They
It looked fine. He was right. And Ken read the. Ken's been a comic guy.
look,
They
I will
ugly
give
as
y'all
shit.
that Hulk like Bruce Banner look a little greasy.
All
Everybody
them
else
niggas look
like,
greasy
all
as
right, to
fuck.
me.
Captain America look like Tim Allen.
See what I'm saying? What's wrong with Tim Allen?
See, that's not like. That's not like anyone who like Chris Evans at
I
that
watched Home Improvement. Man, that shit was funny.
point. So, Tyler, what you think? It's not like I think they being too hard.
They don't care.
They
Be
look
honest.
fine.
Yeah, I think
No.
right.
Bro, just think about it like this. We've only seen these couple heroes. Imagine how ugly the rest of the team looking. What's that?
Nah,
Once
man.
it's showing the other
Well, look,
characters.
if
This
the
is
uproar
fine.
for this is just outside, if more people like y'all
It's
are
not
out
just
there,
us.
right? If it's not just y'all, they gonna make sure that the DLC characters are just as
They need to
polished
fix
up.
the DLC. They need to fix the NPCs. They need to fix
No.
MP3.
Right? All that
Yeah.
shit.
Y'all tripping.
DVD. What was I about to say, man? All right, so I'm still hopeful for this game. I do want to say that, but right now I think they look ugly. They fixed Chun-Li and Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Oh my God.
So hey,
Game-
fuck it, let me have it, bro.
Game
I
looks
let y'all have
Closing
y'all shit.
statements are,
I'm
it's gonna play great.
I'm worried.
But
I
it's
was
gonna
really
look bad.
excited. I waited 2 years. I'm a little annoyed is all. So on to Nintendo.
Let me set this bitch off.
All right, can I read the games?
Let me do it.
You want to read all the games?
I ain't
Like,
gonna
let
read
me
the
drive the boat.
Let me
Just-
drive-
No,
let me
yeah,
drive-
no,
Let me get the wheel on this one, nigga. No.
Let me try the boat. We
Just
go.
name the first one. Just name the first one, cause I'm gonna go down the journey. I'm gonna go down the journey with this shit. Just name the first one.
All right.
Go for it.
Go for it.
Set me up.
He
nigga.
said, "Go for it."
Set me up, nigga.
Throw that alley.
Throw that out. I'm gonna dunk this shit.
Right.
NBA Jam style.
To
Go
be,
for it.
To be specific, to be Pacific Ocean with you, Willie. The first one is Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Cross Dragon Quest DLC.
I know. Let me set it off.
We setting it off now?
We're gonna set it off now.
All
I'm
right.
gonna set it off now for me.
Okay.
Can I do that?
I don't
Is that
know.
all right? Why? That's the same shit. I'm
You
just gonna
have-
do it in the front. I
I
gotta
think
wait to
you
the back
have his
end.
permission.
I don't know.
I wait to the back end
Because I'm about to-
because
I'm
you
about-
want to go in order.
No, not because I want to go in order, but I'm about to give a bunch of stuff that might be
All right,
considered
well, check this
filler.
out. I'm gonna tap out from this conversation until the end.
All right, we're going to get a quiet Wooly. Imagine that.
I got shit to say, which is it's gonna combine. So
Y'all,
Go ahead. Do
Y'all
what you gotta
see.
do.
Y'all see.
do
All
what
right.
you gotta do.
We got Dragon Quest IX Definitive Edition. We got Luigi's Mansion 3. We got Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. We got Trials of Mana and Collection of Mana. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt Complete Edition. I was not expecting the whole shit, but they putting the whole shit on there. That sounds like whole shit.
Hold up,
Fire.
time out real quick.
Huh?
What else is there to add? I thought they only had the 2 expansions.
That's it.
That's
Didn't
it.
they
The
already
Witcher
release-
3 plus the 2
Didn't
expansions.
they already release that?
Not on Switch.
Not for Switch.
Oh, okay. You on Switch?
I'm
we
on
on
Nintendo.
Nintendo, yeah.
Maybe I wasn't
Thank you,
clear.
Thank you.
No, I was clear. Willie made it way clear. So, all right. So to add in Resident Evil 5 and 6, that trailer was kind of odd. No More
Very
Heroes
Yeah, I
3.
don't know why they did that.
I saw y'all were real excited for No More Heroes 3. So finally, y'all got it. Props. Contra Road Core, maybe Beezy is excited about that. I remember you mentioning that. No, for real. He said he wanted a new Contra. I remember him saying that one time.
Yeah.
They brought Panzer Dragoon back. That was the game where I'm like, Splinter Cell could happen. If we got a fucking Panzer Dragoon game, all right.
Yeah.
Pokemon Sword and Shield, which we already saw. Astro Chain, we saw that last year. Still looks dope as fuck. Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3. I'm more excited for this than the other one.
Amen.
Cadence of Hyrule, Mario and Sonic at the Olympics. Animal Crossing. People were hoping for Animal Crossing. Y'all got it.
Animal Crossing.
Hope y'all excited. No, I'm gonna say this right now. Normally on this list that I've been reading off of, I've been skipping a lot of games so that I kind of get to the point. I'm not skipping a lot of these. Nintendo is my favorite of E3. They want E3 to me. I'm gonna say that now. All right. So, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. You got Hollow Knight. You got Ni no Kuni, Wrath of the White Witch. I believe that's the second one or the first. I think it's the second one. Elder Scrolls Blades, Doom Eternal, which again looked dope as fuck. Wolfenstein, Dead by Daylight, again, violent video game on the Switch. We saw them get Mortal Kombat. They got Dead by Daylight.
They're embracing the violence. It's cool.
We got Alien Isolation. We got...
Why they releasing that game? And that game came out like 4 years ago.
Because you can't... Yeah, man. And then that didn't show gameplay either. It was just like
a teaser.
It's coming.
Just saying, like,
It's
yo,
coming.
we making
It's
a
in
new
development.
game.
It's in
Mhm.
development.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
So, excited. All right, so...
Here we go.
I want to go into more of these games, but let's just get it, bro. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Cross Banjo-Kazooie DOZ. Go over your feelings, bro.
Let me tell y'all something.
So this is what you was talking about. Your
It
feelings.
ain't many moments in life where you get what you want.
This is what your feelings you talking about.
Yeah, let me just go. Let me tell you what I went through with this goddamn direct.
Okay.
So, which I love. Nintendo, they won easy with E3. So E3 starts off right, and I already knew they was gonna announce the next DLC for Smash, and you know in my heart of hearts I was like, yo, we gotta get Banjo-Kazooie, right? So when they did the first announcement out the gate, I was like, okay, cool, we get it. I'm hype. They showed the damn trailer. I'm seeing fucking Link and Marth and Meta Knight in the damn woods fighting with swords and shit. I'm like, Banjo don't do that.
Let me tell you what I thought that was at first.
What?
I thought they were remaking, or not remaking, but making another subspace emissary type shit. I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit! Like
I was like,
oh, goddamn.
But I knew it was a DLC announcement because that's what Sakurai said. So I'm like, okay, that's weird because Banjo don't do that. And then I see some hooves, a white horse. I'm like, Banjo don't ride a horse. I'm like, that's some new shit. He must be 2019. And then we get the hero from Dragon Quest, which I'm like, okay, cool. Like, you know, the hero from Dragon Quest is there. You know, another sword fighter. That's all right. That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know, and, you know, he brought his homies, you know. So I said, that's cool for the Dragon Quest fans. But deep down, I was like, I don't want them niggas. In my mind, I was yelling, I don't want them niggas. Fuck
Right.
Dragon Quest. Even
Right.
though, shout out to Dragon Quest. I mean, I ain't no y'all. I was just mad. I was in my feelings. I was hot. I was mad. Because I was expecting, you know, the homies to show up. So I was like, all right, whatever, you know, take the L, keep it going. I said, as long as Nintendo gives me, if they ain't gonna give me that, give me Bayonetta 3. They ain't give me Bayonetta 3.
They didn't, yeah, I
They
was
ain't say
looking for
shit
that.
about Bayonetta 3, which I'm still a little upset about because I want to know what's going on with that game. So, you know, about around the end time of the goddamn shit, I'm like, yo, all right, I guess it's a wrap. I got my Luigi's Mansion, which we'll talk about.
Pack your bags.
I was like, it's about time to wrap it up. Then they start showing them slideshows again. So I'm like, all right, well, what the fuck is this? See Donkey Kong sleeping and shit. We see Diddy Kong and the homie chilling. King K. Rool. I'm like, okay, this looks just like the last trailer that they did with, you know, K. Rool. So I'm like, all right, whatever. And then I still saw this golden little thing just bounce across the screen, y'all. And it was the most beautiful golden thing I've ever seen. I saw a Jiggy.
Okay, yeah.
I was like, are we getting jiggy with it? And I'm like, nah, they ain't doing this to me right now. Are they doing this right now? So I'm like, all right, I ain't get too hyped, but my eyes got wide. And then, you know, they go to the window and shit, and then you see the feathers just fall out. You hear the bree! I'm like, oh shit. Nah, fam. My son was right next to me looking at me like I was weird because I was like, nah. And then I saw the most glorious silhouette of my life. I saw motherfucking Banjo-Kazooie just standing there like a motherfucking boss.
Or at least you thought you saw that.
Nah, nigga, I saw that nigga.
But you saw Duck Hunt Dog.
Yeah, they probably, you know they gonna try to show us with Duck Hunt Dog. I didn't believe that shit for a second though. I was like, nope. They did the same shit with K. Rool. But when they finally announced Banjo, I screamed so fucking loud, my son got scared. He don't understand what I was going through all these years waiting and shit. I've been waiting since Melee for this shit. I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all thought 1,000 hours was a joke. 2,000 hours of Banjo. I think I'm playing. When that motherfucker drops in the fall, 2,000 hours of Yoshi, I'm gonna tell you, we the homie, right? You're gonna have to sit on the bench for a good minute. Cause Banjo getting some work put in, cause I've been waiting for this motherfucking character to be in this game since Melee. Ever since Melee, I was like, we need Banjo-Kazooie in this shit. And every iteration, didn't get it. And I was like, man, are they gonna do it? They got Microsoft in the pocket now. They in bed with Microsoft. At this point now, they gave me Banjo, they fucking. They fucking now. I'm like, yeah, we got it. So now this gives me hope. Not only that we got Banjo in Smash, but we gonna get a new Banjo game at some point.
I agree with that.
That's what I'm thinking next is on the horizon. We got to, because Banjo looks phenomenal. The way he looks in this game, the character model, the way that the moveset's looking. Like, I just want to see more. Fall can't come fast enough, and I'm saying, like, yo, I'm getting it in. So, like, thank you, Nintendo. I'm even saying thank you, Microsoft and Rare for making it happen, because we've been wanting this shit for years. And, like, I mean, that's all I could ask for. So, like, they saved E3 for me. They won with that shit. Like, dreams do come true. They do. Don't let nobody tell you dreams don't come true, because they do.
Yeah,
you just gotta you just gotta pray and hope that Sakurai listens, and he listens to us. Thank you, Sakurai. Thank you.
How do you follow that up?
Exactly. How you follow that up? Continue.
Again, gameplay king. Nintendo brought it, man. They fucking brought it. I was really excited for it. I mean, I'm not gonna say the entire conference, but yeah, man, Dragon Quest. I've been waiting for an excuse to play it, and really, Joker's announcement in Smash, I think, was my excuse to finally pick up Persona 5, and this is gonna be my excuse to finally pick up Dragon Quest 9. Banjo-Kazooie, it's one of those things where he's just supposed to be there. It's like,
it was way overdue.
You remember that PlayStation All-Star shit and they didn't have Spyro or Crash in it? It was just like one of them things. Like, yo,
exactly.
I don't care where he at. It's time to bring him home, really. It's an X-Men Avengers thing if we want to keep it on track there.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, shit is fucking... Nintendo excited me, man. While I brought up Avengers, I would like to say that Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3 trailer, and I saw some gameplay of it later on Twitch. It looks lit as fuck. I wasn't super excited about it before. I've said on here it looks like a mobile game and, you know, whatever. But after Square Enix hurt me, I'm like, I'm going to this girl over here, bro. I'm going to Nintendo, bro.
Nintendo know how to treat me right.
Taking my talents to Miami, bro. So, like, I'm telling you, cuz that's a sports reference for y'all. You ain't know I had them. But anyway.
You ain't slick. You ain't slick.
But, yeah, man. Nintendo... They won the shit for me, man. Pokemon Sword and Shield, that looked dope. Again, thanks to Skies Nintendo for buying me the game. I can't wait to get it. And
is that the one that had the black girl in it that everybody was talking about today?
Yes,
on
the gym leader.
Hashtag Black Girl Magic.
Yeah,
Black Girl Magic.
People had her drawn before that trailer was over. Drawn and colored. I was like, bro, y'all look quick. Like, I'd make screenshots slower than that. Nessa is her name. Shout out to Flip in the chat. But yeah, man, Nintendo, best in show for me. Why are we on best in show? What was your best conference? I know Wooly made it obvious.
Well, I want to touch on one more game before we head out.
Yes, sir.
I think I'm the only one, but Luigi's Mansion 3, I think it's going to be a day one for me. I've been waiting for a new Luigi's Mansion game. I like the fact that it's in a hotel. It's like a bigger setting. Luigi's got like some, better weaponry. Luigi deserves some love. And I just like the fact that they got Gooigi.
Yeah, that was
Gooigi just sounds like a dope-ass rapper who's going to be in the streets dropping a mixtape the next week. So, like, the fact that you got Luigi and Gooigi working together, and, like, the ghosts look cool. They look a little bit more, I guess they look a little bit more, like, difficult to play around, and you got to kind of, like, think more with the game. So, yeah, I'm a cop Luigi's Mansion 3. Luigi.
Yeah, I like the multiplayer.
Yeah, and it's multiplayer on there, too.
It went up to, like, 8 players or some shit. So, they're going Smash levels with it. I've never been a Luigi's Mansion fan. I played the first one a little bit. But y'all know me, I got motherfucking stuck and gave up. So I'm happy for you is the best thing I can say. But yeah, man. So best conference.
Nintendo. Hands down. They just had to give me Banjo, and that's all they had to do. If Microsoft would have did that, they probably would have won. But it's okay. Nintendo.
What? No, they wouldn't have.
Nigga, I'm not gonna lie.
No. So you're saying a Banjo sequel over Banjo being in Smash?
If we didn't get Banjo in Smash, but we got a Banjo sequel,
right.
They would have won.
Okay.
But vice versa.
In his defense, he did say multiple times while we watched the press conference together, they better announce the Banjo game.
Yeah.
He did say that.
No, I know. There's
Even
no
in the chat when I left, I was saying, yo, when my Banjo.
Yeah, there's no confusion about that.
Like, I want that shit. But, hey, you know what? This is the best consolation prize I could ever get, so I'm happy with that shit. Here we go.
B, did the Nintendo conference make you want to switch?
I mean, I still kind of want to switch regardless. But I'm trying to look at the games again. I mean, no. I mean,
Link's
seeing that
Awakening remake.
Seeing that smack, yeah. I mean, of course, Zelda, yeah. That's the reason why I still want to buy a Switch is because of Legend of Zelda. But I mean, other than that, nothing else. Yeah, it was just kind of like, it wasn't like where I'm like, oh, I gotta get a Switch tomorrow.
Right.
But like, I still want to get a Switch eventually. It's just like, I mean, I just get it when I get it. If I just got some little extra money, some extra $250, $300 to spend. Bad, okay, let me get a Switch finally. So
Yeah, Beezy
Yeah.
ain't broke, Deldrin. Fuck you think. Tyler, best conference of E3. What would you say?
Keanu. No, I'm just playing.
Ain't even a conference. That's Keanu.
Hey, that's all you need.
I'm just playing for real. I'm gonna say Bethesda only because Deathloop was the thing that got me the hypest. I was so fucking hype about Deathloop, and I saw a lot of other people responding the same way. And then, I mean, there were other things in Bethesda that I was excited about, like some of the changes they're making to Fallout 76, Ghostwire Tokyo and all that. So I'm gonna say Bethesda for me.
I'm trying to think. Do I have a favorite? Yeah,
Yeah,
I
do
guess.
you?
Do you? I guess Bethesda, because Doom, Deathloop, and Ghostwire Tokyo. But I mean, Square Enix, I guess, just for the dope ass Final Fantasy. That shit was just like that was like one of the dopest presentations.
Oh yeah.
Because they showed, all of the gameplay, like all the different
From a
characters.
gameplay standpoint,
Yeah,
Final
that
Fantasy did the best.
was the best
Yeah.
presentation. I don't know which conference I like the best. I mean, Ubisoft was dope because I the Division 3 stuff. I mean, Division 2 stuff and Watch Dogs. I was interested in the Watch Dogs game for the first time ever.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which. I mean, I guess Bethesda. Yeah.
All right, so you said
Bethesda for
Deathloop
me.
is your favorite game of E3 entirely, right?
Yes.
What you got?
Favorite game?
Yeah,
I probably have to give it to Doom.
Doom. All right,
Yeah.
B.
Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 7.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy 7, man.
Final
That
Fantasy
shit
7
was
is mine
crazy.
too.
That shit was crazy.
It-
Damn, I was about to say Doom too. I'm like, nah, Final Fantasy 7, man.
yeah, when
When
I
they
saw-
started showing all the characters that I remember from playing this damn shit on PlayStation 1 3-disc game, I was just like, oh fuck, man, they bringing it. It's like it's everything, yeah. That shit. And it's not turn-based style. So I was
oh
like,
my
yes,
god, it's fucking turn-based slanted.
yes, I was happy. So
When I saw Doom Eternal, the last time I saw Doom Eternal, I think that was Bethesda's conference. That was my favorite game of E3, and then I saw the Final Fantasy 7, and I'm like,
because like you said, it went from you being interested to like I'm getting it now.
yep, yeah, my attention. Now you got my fucking money, bro.
Yep.
And that's basically what I look for in a conference. You're asking like, what do you want? Like, what I want is the take my money reaction, and that's what
Final Fantasy
gave
definitely
me.
had that. Like, give me my money, take my money now.
Take
Like,
take
it.
this shit.
Yes.
God
What you
damn
think
it.
overall?
No, I wasn't doing this.
No, I'm just saying what you think
Okay, I'm not gonna
overall-
give it a
I just said-
number.
Yeah, I just said what you think overall.
Since they scared. But I thought it was fun. I still think it was very CGI trailer heavy. I wanted to see more gameplay in the beginning of E3. Toward the end of it with Bethesda, Square, and Nintendo, there's a lot of gameplay. So very pleased with the latter half of it. Microsoft, again, I like what they're doing. I like their presenters. And I think I might like the games, but I don't fucking know because they ain't show me the games.
Sony was definitely missing. They
For a
were
reason.
Yes, they were missed. I mean, I'm just saying it was missed. I missed having some Sony. Even though last year they wasn't really the bright spot of E3, but still, as a PlayStation guy, I was just like, man, Sony's being missed. It's definitely being missed this year.
I
But
feel like they would have just shown multi-platforms and games we already
Yeah.
saw. Some Ghost of Tsushima
no,
and some
yeah, they
Last
were-
of Us 2.
yeah,
Some
that's
shit
what
we
I'm
was
saying.
already...
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I think they got something. They waiting for something. Maybe they waiting
Yeah.
to talk about PlayStation 5 or something like that. It's got to be.
They
something.
waiting on something.
They got something
Yeah.
cooking up.
yeah,
They got something cooking
yeah.
up. Yeah.
But they will still miss. But overall, yeah, I thought this. I mean, anytime dealing with something as big as E3 video games, we all love video games. It's always dope to watch this stuff, live. So I mean, overall experience, I thought it was cool. I thought it was a cool E3.
It was all right to me. I mean, I really didn't. I mean, I guess yeah, like with the absence of the PlayStation, it was like it was noticeable. and Microsoft really didn't give me too much to want me to go out. Nintendo did great, and then Bethesda has some good stuff. But I mean, other than a few games here and there, and then I think Final Fantasy VII looks great. I'm really intrigued. I might buy it when it first comes out. I'm definitely want to play it though, give it a shot, as well as some other games. But overall, I think it was cool. It wasn't like a lot of mind blowing things. I wish I would have saw more gameplay on some other stuff too. But I didn't absolutely love it, but there were some high spots, but more just like, it's cool. So
I enjoyed it. I mean, for a lot of reasons. But one of the things that really jumps out at me, like when kind of looking at it from an aggregate standpoint, is like the representation. Like that means a lot to me, and I feel like there's been so much of that recently. Like people and like entities are finally starting to pay attention to it, and that means a lot to me. Like not just in terms of gaming, but in terms of like us getting more films that feature us in non-traditional roles and stuff like that. I just feel like 2019 so far has been a really good year for like representation. So hashtag Black Girl Magic for E3. That meant a lot to me. It was dope.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, before we sign off, I forgot to mention during E3, Sony dropped a couple of trailers. One was for Final Fantasy VII. They showed a little bit more gameplay, but that was before Square's conference.
Mm-hmm.
And Persona 5R. That shit turned me from interested to probably buying that shit. I didn't think I would buy Persona 5 again, but it showed a whole lot of new shit. So,
Ooh.
yeah. So I might be purchasing that again, man. You're going to have to hear about it all over again. It's going to be 3 months. So what you play this week? Persona 5R. The only difference is going to be the R, bro.
Whack.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's it.
All right. Well, y'all watched it. We talked about E3 as a whole, as a crew, everything about it, what we loved about it, what we didn't love about it. They tripping for not liking Avengers. I don't know why they tripping for it, but anyway, we thank y'all guys for checking out. Make sure you follow our Twitch channels, our individual channels. Make sure you follow the Dead End Video Game Twitch channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got stuff, always content going on there. Always appreciate you guys chatting in live and all that other stuff. Getting the raw footage of the show. Until next week, we check out later. Peace.
Peace.
Peace, y'all.